Lyft.com.
Firefighters ready to sharpen your skills and elevate your game? The Lyft Conference, presented by the Louisiana Firefighters Foundation, is one of the Gulf South's premier firefighter training events. Join hundreds of firefighters for hands-on training, real-world tactics, leadership development, and the brotherhood that makes the fire service strong. Don't miss Lyft, March 2nd through the 5th at L'Auberge, Baton Rouge. Space is limited, so register now at laffmembers.com/Lyft. That's laffmembers.com/Lyft.
Your tax refund already has ideas. Random stuff you won't remember buying, stuff you'll regret by April. Or you could upgrade your truck the right way. Alpha Customs is running tax time package deals on tint, bed liners, alignments, and free install on select accessories like bed covers and step bars. Plus, free install on select Nitto and Toyo off-road tires. Refund not here yet? Don't want to spend it all at once? Financing options are available. Alpha Customs, Airline Highway in Perryville, Lafayette, and online at alphacustoms.net. Be an Alpha.
Water is water, right? Not when it's Evermore. Smooth-tasting Evermore water is Mother Nature's masterpiece. Evermore is natural artesian water. Maybe you want a healthier lifestyle, a high-end athlete who wants better hydration, or a parent who wants something healthier for their kids. You want Evermore. EVAMOR. Evermore. Available at great local retailers.
Insurance companies have teams of professionals to fight your claim. If you want to know what your case is really worth, I'm Spencer Callahan. I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers, LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge. Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Let's go, baby, let's go!
From a championship backfield to your morning drive.
Hands to Hester, and Hester,
yep, got it, 5 out of 5!
You're locked in to Off the Bench.
Flynn is back to throw from the end zone.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, here's Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Yo! What's up? Welcome in Off the Bench Tuesday morning, live from the Raising Cane studio. Whoa, 7 o'clock snuck up on me there. I didn't hear Taylor. Taylor usually does a little breakdown.
I know. Sometimes I just hit the open.
Well, welcome in Tuesday morning here, and
you were casually taking your headphones out. The open's playing, and you're casually taking your headphones out.
Well, I never put my headphones on until Taylor starts talking.
That's my bad.
Yeah, that's all
I
right.
didn't give you the signal.
That's all right. Well, we're here, and wow, it's freezing this morning.
Yeah.
32 degrees. What happened?
I don't know, because it was warm this weekend.
I know. It was very warm this weekend. I was actually, I think I told you yesterday, I came back in from vacation Friday, and it was 80-something degrees, and I just came back from Colorado, the slopes, from skiing, where it was very cold. And, yeah.
Do they do that?
I don't.
Or is that surfing?
It's more surfing, but I think there's a lot of
Yeah.
You
didn't try it?
Shaka bra. Yeah. I think there's some carryover.
Yeah.
Certainly. Especially the people that live in Colorado. There's certainly that vibe.
Yeah. Of
hanging loose, Shaka.
Just super
all that
chill.
stuff. Oh yeah, super chill. Just one with the earth. Just want to be on the mountain. Then I come back though. I came back and it was 80-something. I was like, oh, well, it started. It's already late February. Spring's basically started.
Not according to Phil.
And then I looked at my backyard. We talked about the weeds yesterday. They started growing. Azaleas were starting to pop a little bit. I don't know how the azaleas feel this morning. We'll see.
Yeah.
Taylor, do you know what an azalea is?
Yeah, it's the big bush with the pink flowers.
Yeah, you got exposed a little bit yesterday on your lawn care. Knowledge?
I mean, just because I don't participate doesn't mean I don't know what they are. I don't know types of grass because I don't care. As long as my grass looks good, that's all that matters.
Right. I don't know. I think our listeners are probably a little disappointed yesterday. You're lacking.
It's probably not the first time they've been disappointed, Matt. So.
But that was kind of the one thing you had, though, right?
Yeah, that was it.
That was it. Well, how y'all doing? We'll vibe check this morning. How we doing?
Great.
Good. Jake's not here. No, nobody hears Jake. We see cute little Kane sitting across the table from me with her microphone on. She probably won't say anything this morning.
She's adorable.
She's adorable. She was sitting in this chair this morning. I don't know. We'll give y'all an update every morning where she is in the studio when we come in.
She looks like she's ready to say something, though.
She is ready to say something.
She's shy.
She is shy. But she's here.
When she speaks, we listen. That's how, like, she's very
She's
decisive.
a true leader.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, Jake is at the Combine this week doing a little NFL radio for the Combine. So, but he will be.
Big shot.
Yeah, big shot. All right, pal. Working for the Shield right now this week in Indy at the Combine. So he will be joining the show for a decent amount. Be a little bit unlike the Super Bowl week where schedules just did not align. He's going to be
big boyed us.
He big boyed us a little bit. He big boyed us. He didn't want to wake up at 5 a.m.
Is there a time difference over there or no?
I believe they're.
Or it's Central Time.
I believe they're an hour ahead of us right now.
Okay.
Now, I didn't realize that Indianapolis, Jake told us yesterday, that they don't observe daylight savings. So half the year they're
half
central.
the year they're central, half the year they're eastern, basically.
Yeah. Pretty sure I knew that about, is it Arizona that does that as well?
I think so. One of those states around
One of those
there.
states around.
What? I didn't
them
know
parts.
people were out here doing that.
Yeah.
I need to go live in one of those places. I
Yeah.
hate daylight savings.
Yeah.
Or whatever the one where it gets darker earlier is. I don't like that one.
Yeah, I actually think that's the normal time, if I'm correct.
So I don't like normal time.
You don't like normal
I
time.
do like
You
daylight savings. Yeah.
We can look it up. We can get the official. I think there's some. I think they wanted to save some daylight. I don't know. There were some rumors flying around.
It all
for
started
farmers.
with like, oh well, this is where you do your farming and all that. So
Yeah.
they wanted an extra. But Matt, can I interest you in a really cool invention that I'm not sure the daylight savings people know of? They're called headlights.
Yeah.
They are made on most tractors and heavy machinery now, so it's kind of pointless to have.
It's kind of pointless. See, is always how I understood it. It was daylight savings was for more daylight for farmers to do that. But then I heard somebody debunk that semi recently. That's why I said we got to look it up.
That's what I've always heard too.
Well, anyway, Indianapolis said, nah, we don't believe in you, daylight savings.
I respect it.
Yeah, I kind of respect it too. Anyway, Jake will be joining the show. Give us some updates.
I just looked it up. It says it was actually during World War I to reduce electricity demand for lighting, and the practice was standardized in 1966 to extend daylight for leisure and industry. So it was originally for saving fuel for the war effort.
So
but I like
farmers been
extending it
taking
for
this credit.
leisure and industry.
Farmers been taking all this credit for so long.
They have.
Also,
I guess that's part of industry.
we made it through World War I. That's behind us.
Yeah. There is no more energy constraints.
Well, but they also like standardized it 50 years later.
Yeah. World War I was like, what, 14 through 18?
Yeah. 1917, I know for sure, because that movie is fire.
Love that movie. That might be my favorite war movie.
Really?
Might be.
There's so many good ones.
There's so
I
many
mean, that
good
one's a
ones, but-
good one, but I just like that it's all one shot.
That's, I don't even think I've ever thought about what my favorite war movie is because they're my favorite type of movies.
Heartbreak Ridge.
Heartbreak Ridge?
Well, I guess that's not really.
They went to
It's more
Grenada
boot
at the
camp.
end.
Yeah.
Wait, which one's Heartbreak Ridge?
Clint Eastwood.
Clint Eastwood
Marines.
puts that platoon together. They go to Grenada at the end of the movie, which Grenada was a war that lasted like 10 days.
I gotta tell you, I don't think I've ever seen that one.
It's pretty good. It's more of a boot camp one than anything.
Oh, well, gotta go to boot camp.
Yeah. Or camp or whatever.
And obviously here in the Foxhole, we love the troops, so
Yeah.
we love a war movie.
We do love the truck.
Should we, man, I've never been a part of the show when y'all did like a tier list, but I mean, it feels like
We haven't done a tier list in a minute.
war movie seems like
Like, I don't think we've
pretty
done
elite
a
thing to
tier
do.
list since I first joined this show. That summer.
Yeah, that's right. It was because the last year and a half T-Bob was here, we did not.
Interesting. Did we just get burned out or what?
I don't think anybody cared enough to, like, argue over where to put what.
T-Bob got really upset one time that nobody had seen the show Rome when we were doing HBO tier list.
Good show, to be fair to him.
Oh,
He kind of like, he was over it after that.
I feel like a war movie would be a good one though.
Because there was a ton.
So my my son's just perpetuating the stereotype recently. We started watching as a family the Marvel movies, which are it's a fantastic watch with children, especially my children's age, because they've never like really
like seen
action movie and like a semi adult
appropriate
themed, But I felt like they're at a moment in their life where it's okay to watch with the parents.
Yeah,
and
for sure. Marvel's not bad.
And it's been really cool. But like I think we're at the first Avengers movie now. And I was talking to him yesterday. I was like, hey, what's your favorite Marvel movie? And Tuzette said like Thor. Hemingway said Hulk. And Huxley was like Captain America, the first one.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, why? He's like, because it's a war movie. And I was like, how did you've never really studied a war?
Yeah.
You've never seen a war, anything? And he was like, yeah, I like the fighting in the war. And I was like, yep.
Boys will be boys.
You're a boy.
Yeah.
You be doing boy things.
Like, I like the explosions.
Yeah, I like the explosions.
Simple enough.
Yeah. So
that dude kicked that tripwire. I'm all about it.
You saw him get super swole after getting a serum. I'm trying to do that.
They got that stuff now.
They do.
Mm-hmm. That technology's out there.
Huck's just like super jacked next time he comes to the studio.
Ed, where did I get this gamma stuff? That's the stuff they gave him.
Yeah. Did you show him the picture of Chris Stanfield I sent y'all?
No.
Dang.
Wait a minute.
I took it just for Huck.
Literally opening day.
Oh, no, I did. Yeah. I thought you said something yesterday.
No.
I said, oh, yeah. I was like, hey, check
he
it
was
out.
lit.
Stanfield. He was like, oh, yeah.
Poor Huck. Can't watch him play right now.
Huck loves some Stanfield.
Yeah. He won the Live Like Lou Jax.
I thought
like it was like a fan. What?
Saying live, laugh, love right there.
He won the Live, Laugh, Love award because he just
Lou.
exudes good vibes. No, the Live Like Lou, the Jax Classic that they were just in.
Okay.
He won like a fan vote thing. Let me see what it was.
Hey, he's a fan favorite.
Yeah,
Obviously, he's
because
Huck's
he
favorite.
didn't even play in the tournament.
What, Taylor?
The Live Like Lou Fan Choice Community Impact Player.
All right.
But he didn't even play in the tournament. That's how much people love Chris Stanfield.
Yeah.
Shout out Stanny.
Just out in the community.
Yeah, just out here.
Yeah, like the community impact. Yeah, sure. I'm good with it now.
Okay.
First, I
you're
was
doing
like, you're going to give a fan favorite to a guy that didn't play. Love Stanfield, but community impact's a little bit different.
I think he won like a community thing last season too.
Hell yeah.
He
In
won
football, they do
the
the good
inaugural Tony Gwynn Trophy last season for his work with the Miracle League.
All right.
So yeah, just
Well,
a great
I feel
guy.
like that could translate to a Live, Laugh, Love award.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just gets like he is Live, Laugh, Love. He exudes Live, Laugh, Love.
Heck yeah.
Great vibes.
That should be an OTB award we give.
The Live, Laugh, Love award.
Live, Laugh, Love award.
I love it. We should.
Yeah. I don't think even Murphy, Sam, and Joni have ever thought about that.
No. Who should we give it to for football?
Gotta think about that one.
Whit Weeks.
Yeah, Whit Weeks.
Whit Weeks gets a Live, Laugh, Love.
I mean, he's always really good vibes.
He has good vibes. I don't know if you want to give it to your head hunting meathead middle linebacker. Though.
All right.
That shotguns football for his celebration.
Let's get to know the punter. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Number one player in Maryland.
I don't know what Van Buren might have got it. Give off some good vibes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's what is it? It's February 24th.
Yeah.
We in the midst of LSU baseball, basketball season, gymnastics.
That's almost over.
Softball. Yeah, gymnastics.
Basketball. No, gymnastics is just starting, but Basketball's almost over. For the men,
Let's
at
see.
least.
I'm trying to go over all the sporty things happening right now.
I think you nailed it. Softball.
Softball.
Combine starts
NFL,
Thursday.
Combine starts. Olympics just ended.
You okay?
I'm
Was
okay.
that it? Was
Now-
that was it?
Yeah, Sunday
Okay.
was the closing ceremonies.
Okay.
And
That lasts less time than I thought it did.
yeah, it's 2 weeks.
Okay. I
Like it
didn't know that.
opens up on just a little over 2 weeks ago. I think the opening ceremonies were on that Friday,
Yeah.
and then closing on Sunday. The U.S. Olympic hockey team is on an epic run right now of celebrations. They have been in nightclubs. They've been crowd surfing.
I love it.
They crowd surfing last night in a nightclub. Now it didn't tell me
In
like
Italy
what-
or they're back
I don't
in America?
know. That's what I saw a ton of videos coming out. It was the Kachuk brothers. It was the
I want to
think
party
JT
with them.
Simmons. So like hockey players are known for when they celebrate, they go hard for a long period of time. It isn't just like one night we're staying up, drinking from the Stanley Cup or anything.
Oh, they're in Florida.
Okay, they're in Florida. So I saw them. One of the guys was singing Toby Keith, courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue.
Dude, they were
Obviously.
blaring that thing in the
Blaring
locker room
it,
after
yeah.
the game. Like this
And
is
then-
this might be my favorite team ever.
Yeah, and then they all had American flags on. This is in the middle of a nightclub in like the center stage. And then
Incredible.
they were all crowd surfing to Freebird.
Yes.
So they are living one hell of an American dream.
They
right
really
now
are.
on a heck of a celebration tour, and probably one of the greatest sporting events. Like I've been reading for like just seeing posts and articles from the top athletes of every sport posting about that game, and this was even into yesterday, saying like looking back on the hockey game, it might be the greatest sporting event I've ever watched with my eyes. And this is coming from like big time athletes. Now, as fans, the best sporting event that you've ever watched in your life is probably your favorite team
Yeah.
winning a championship. Like LSU has a lot of those moments, but this is coming from athletes that probably don't have that fandom, but we can all agree that we have the fandom for America, Stars and Stripes. And so like they're saying one of the greatest sporting events they'd ever watched. And it was. I've got people that I've talked to yesterday that were like, you know what? Hockey's a pretty cool game. I'm like, yeah, it's the first time you've ever been like locked into a hockey game, probably. It's pretty awesome.
I told my dad Sunday, he called me, he's like, did you watch that? I was like, Dad, the NHL playoffs, very similar.
Yeah.
Like, the NHL playoffs are great. Did you see Jack Hughes? That came out yesterday. ESPN put it out. I'll try to find a picture of it. When he was at the draft in 2019, like about to get drafted, they said, write a letter to your future self. And it was all about, hey, your older brother helped you get here, and hopefully we get to play together someday. And he's like, that'd be wild. Maybe we won a gold medal together or something. And he wrote that in 2019. It was a letter to his future self, and they put it out yesterday. Yeah, it was awesome.
There you go.
Power of the tongue.
Power of the tongue. That's right. Power your words. Words are powerful. Tell my children that every day.
Yeah, so we discovered this last year. I was like, I need LSU to run rule, or I need a run rule when LSU played a midweek game versus Nichols, because it was a late first pitch and I had to be here the next morning. So I was like, I need a run rule so I can get home early. I need a run rule. Nichols run ruled LSU this season. I learned my lesson.
There we go.
Gotta
I said,
specify.
I need LSU to run rule Nichols, and guess what? They did it.
You gotta put-
They got one this week. Last week. She specified.
Nice. You got to put those words out in the universe.
Yes,
How the universe supposed to give it back to you if it doesn't know?
exactly.
There it is.
Oh.
Says your brothers made you what you are on and off the ice. I hope they'll be able to say you did the same for them and had great NHL careers. Maybe we all represented the United States at the Olympics and maybe even won a gold medal together. What an honor that would be. He wrote that to himself in 2019.
Oh, that's cool. Good handwriting too. That's very good handwriting.
It is.
Especially for a guy. Guys don't have great handwriting.
I do get impressed whenever I see a guy with good handwriting. I'm like,
I write in all caps. I kind of write a combo.
even in,
All caps and cursive.
I kind of do.
Like I'm a combo.
I don't do all caps, but I kind of do
You know,
some cursive.
like some people speak like Spanglish a little bit. Like,
Yeah.
That's kind of my writing. I'm like half all caps in print and half in cursive. It's weird.
Yeah. Had to give up the Spanglish.
Speaking of, during the show, I'm going to have to bring up with you what the hell's going on in Mexico.
So much.
We don't have to get into it now because it's going to have some sporting effects.
Yeah.
Got World Cup coming this summer.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to have Jake on the line when we talk about this, but like what the hell is even happening in Mexico?
Civil War.
We're going to go to break. And when we come back, we're going to have Mr. Jacob Hester joining us from the NFL Combine. So stay tuned. We got a great show for you right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, Pelican Roof, pelicanroof.com. If you have a project happening, if you are building a new home, if you are renovating your current house, maybe you're just doing a little extension. Like we're about to have a little project happening over at the Flynn household. We're going to need a little roof. Well, Pelican Roof is the name that you need to think about. The offices in Lafayette, offices in Baton Rouge, they have a job for you. They can, what does that mean for you? It means that if you have a project, they're going to get a project manager, and they're going to dedicate it to your project, to your house, to your roof only, so that project manager is not juggling 2, 3, 4, 5 different projects at a time. No, you're going to have a dedicated person right there, and going to be focused on doing your job the Pelican way, the right way. Most trusted roofing company in Louisiana, specializing in those roof repairs and placements. So go check them out, pelicanroof.com. 5-star reviews all over the place, financing options as well. So go check them out if you got that project, if you want it done the right way. Pelicanroof.com.
For everyone, propane water heaters are very cost efficient. And the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Parrish, we bring the same commitment to your home that champions bring to the game.
Do business with someone you know.
Parrish Construction and Roofing.
Parrish Construction and Roofing. ParrishBuilt.com.
Want to play baseball or softball like the pros? Then join me this Thursday at Marucci's Hitter's House on Seagan. We'll be broadcasting AFR live, so come take some hacks in the cages and meet our friends over at Marucci, the official bat of Major League Baseball at Marucci's Hitter's House.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here off the bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio. Well, we done did it. Got Mr. Jacob Hester right here on the line. Let's throw him on there. But before we do, let's go ahead and let's get this show started.
It's time to get glowing, courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, GoFlow IV, GoFlowIV.com. Right there, Jefferson Highway, near Bocage, GoFlow IV Therapy. You want to talk about some hydration? You want to talk about getting vitamins straight to the vein? Feeling better? Walk in, a little sluggish maybe feeling a little bit under the weather, maybe feeling a little dehydrated, maybe you don't have that energy. Well, 30, 45 minutes later, you're going to walk out of there feeling amazing because it works immediately. Go to their website, GoFlowIV.com. Check out their services. Check out all their membership packages, booking, all the information. They've got a blog there too. You can start looking at different ways that these different Myers cocktails can help you boost your immune system. You got a little tummy ache? Well, you can go and get that fixed as well. Got some inflammation, a little sore? Maybe you started working out in the new year. Well, you can go get rid of that as well. It's GoFlowIV.com. Go check them out today. All right, Mr. Jake, what's happening? How you doing, buddy?
Hello, friends. How are we?
Well, we're doing pretty good. Vibes are pretty high over here. We talked about war movies, first segment.
In the first segment?
Yeah. We also talked about, we decided that we're going to do an Off the Bench Live, Laugh, Love award as well for different teams.
Okay, explain that one.
Well, currently, Stanfield is getting the Live, Laugh, Love award for LSU baseball. It's just somebody that emits good feelings, niceness. Good job in the community. You don't seem excited. Well, all right.
Are you going to get his trophy at Hobby Lobby?
Yeah. Duh.
They're like Marshalls.
In a frame.
Kirkland's?
Mm-hmm. Maxxinista.
Wait, what is Maxxinista?
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know we churched it up like that, bud.
If you go to TJ Maxx, you're a Maxxinista.
Yeah, dude.
Whoa.
Get with it,
In
Jake.
fairness, I didn't know that either.
It was on a commercial.
Well, it's got to be true then.
Yeah, dum-dums. Hey, how's Indy, buddy? How's Indy, bud?
Chilly. I didn't get into like midnight 30 by the time I got to my hotel room. Again, because they're Eastern time, because they don't take daylight savings time. So I got here late. It's pretty cold. No snow right now, though. But we get started today, and we got some, like, right off the top. We got Ben Johnson. We got Dan Campbell. We got Howie Roseman, Shane Steichen, Kevin Stefanski. So, like, in the first, 2 hours of recording, we're going to knock out a ton of stuff. So I'm looking forward to Dan Campbell, though.
Can you let Ben Johnson know he's on my hot list?
I'll see what I can do. Do
you think you can get him to take his shirt off?
Ooh.
Whoa.
Hey.
My phone's
Jake's getting flustered talking about Ben Johnson.
In here.
Don't get too excited.
I mean, I would get more excited for Dan Campbell if y'all know me at all.
So that's first 2 hours. So when does the show start? What or is this afternoon show?
So we're going to be recording a ton today for the show. A lot of it's going to be live too. It's going to be a little mix and match. So it's from 3 to 7 Eastern, so 2 to 6 Central time. It'll be on NFL Radio Channel 88. But I mean, that's what it is. Like GMs and coaches, and you remember how it was. Like all the players are like getting here, but they're in the hospital getting, all the physicals, and they're in the registration process. And it's funny, like you get here and you hurry up and wait for all this stuff, and they'll start meetings, but like they don't even do on the field stuff for a couple of days after they get here. So today will be a lot of coaches, GMs, front office execs, some of the Colts owners, stuff like that.
Yeah, I'm let's see. I am seeing that on Tuesday. So DBs, tight ends, wide receivers, quarterbacks, wide receivers start reporting in today and registering. That all sound about right to you?
Yeah, I don't think they don't work out until
no.
Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah, it's such a long week. We talked about this yesterday too. It's just like it's a week of attrition, and it's designed specifically that way to. I don't even know if you would want to get on the field. Like you certainly, it stinks as a player to not get on the field till like day 3 of being there, especially after being exhausted. But like you're so kind of excited once you get there and so nervous, you probably don't want to do it immediately either. It's probably it is good to. If like I could have like my wish when I was there, it's like get there for like the night, like Monday night, do some stuff Tuesday, then work out Wednesday. But no, you got to wait till Thursday to work out. So I don't know. I think like there's so many nerves going in. I don't think you immediately would want to work out.
I would think the best case scenario is, let's just call it Monday. So you get in Monday around 4, and the first day you go and you get there at 4, but the hospital is ready for you, and you do all the physical stuff that day, that night. Tuesday, you go and you meet with every team that is interested in you. And then Wednesday, you hit the field running. You go do your deal. Wednesday night, you're back on a bird going somewhere else. Like you're there for basically 2 days because you put 2 half days together in a full day. Like that would make a lot of sense to me. But like you said, like there's so much of this that's like, how much can we throw at him and can he handle it?
Yeah.
And so like that's part of it. That's like there's going to be guys that are here. Again, like you said, they probably flew in last night and they're not going to work out until Thursday. But that just it feels unnecessary. But I guess they've been doing it for a long time and they feel like they got it figured out.
When you spend 10 of your 20 awake hours per day in a hospital, there's not that much time to do that. That's what I would like to see a little bit different. And now I know you got to do your hospital visits, but they have one or have a handful of NFL team doctors instead of every team doctor getting your hands on you and ordering an MRI.
Yeah.
It's like have a set of NFL doctors that pretty much give the report to everybody else. Now these doctors can be like voted in by the other doctor, whatever that is. But when you're spending 3 days before you work out, because of a lot of it, the most time you spend is in the medical stuff, like getting medical exams, MRIs, it can be one less day if you just kind of like do one overall medical view, MRI of everything, of every single player. And then you give the rest of the time to have more, what I think is the important stuff is meetings with teams, because I remember the speed dating room. It was, you got, I don't know, was it 10 minutes, 5 minutes with every team? Every player did?
I think it's 10 minutes.
Is it 10 minutes?
I think it was 10 minutes in the speed dating. They're in the train station. And then if you had a formal meeting, it was like 45 to an hour, or was it longer than that? I don't
think it was 45 or an hour, but I didn't have as many of those. But if you think about it, 10 minutes, the speed dating, that's a little over 5 hours that you're sitting to talk. How many hours did you spend in the hospital?
Oh my gosh. Like 12.
You spend more time
I never missed a game at LSU. Not one.
You spend more time in a hospital waiting room. That's not even like seeing a doctor. Just sitting there waiting, either in the waiting room or in a magnetic tube. Than you do speaking with the teams, which is a little wild.
Yeah, it's like I see you had a meniscus surgery in high school. Even though you didn't miss any games in college, we're still going to have you in this tube for 3 hours. We got to get some good pictures of it.
Yeah,
because of a meniscus tear.
Yeah, and I was coming off of AC injury in my right shoulder, and which was feeling really good going into the combine. But that's why I didn't play in like the East-West game, was because it was right after the national championship game. I wanted to rest it up for the combine, and I get there feeling great. About day 2, after 32 team doctors had been pressing on it and twisting and stretching and pulling on my shoulder, I was like, my shoulder hurts now that you've been doing all this stuff. But so thank you for that. Right before I got to go throw. Yeah. Whatever. Oh well. What a fun time.
You sit on a table like Matt's talking about, and every doctor of every team comes and just grabs whatever injury you might have and pulls it and tugs it it might give you an injury by the end of it. Like every one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah,
there's
you
some
sit on one table,
heavy-handed
and there's 32 team doctors that come in while you're on this medical table, and they all have a job to do. They're all getting paid. They don't want to be the one that screws up.
No.
So they all give you their own
not
separate
perfect.
evaluation.
Yeah.
So you're on that doctor's table for like 2 hours. It's fantastic. Anyway, what
Great
a fun
times.
time. What a great time to be alive. Great memories.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah, love it. Glad I'm here to cover it and not be a part of it again.
Yeah, we know what you're excited about. You're excited about weigh-ins. We get it.
Can't wait.
It's gonna be electric.
The meat market? Why do you think I'm here?
All right. You going to stick around with us for a little bit?
Yeah, I'll be here.
All right. Fantastic. All right. I want to tell you about RejuvaMeMedical.com. Rejuva Medical. 13 locations all over Louisiana. So no matter where you are, you can go visit them at one of their fantastic clinics. Great staff. We're talking about weight loss. We're talking about hormone replacement therapy. We're talking about overall wellness, talking about aesthetics, whatever it is. Men, we're talking to you as well. So if you are just feeling a little sluggish, feeling a little down, you want to feel a little bit younger, like your youthful self, well, it's RejuvaMeMedical.com, Louisiana's leader in hormone therapy for over 10 years. And we're not just talking about like the old school, like crazy, let's take a bunch of testosterone, let's take a bunch of stuff and get jacked up. No, this is just about normalizing your hormones. This is about normalizing the way you feel, feeling better, looking better, feeling good about your day, being energized, being motivated, right there at Rejuva Medical. So if you're going to do it under medical supervision, do it under the professionals, the people that have been leading the way in hormone replacement therapy in Louisiana for over 10 years. So go check them out, RejuvaMeMedical.com. All right, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll have Jacob Hester here. We'll talk about all things sports right here, Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even JB could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of JB Falgu.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
I'm liking this a lot. Oh, yeah. I think you might just bring this song back in Baton Rouge. It's like peak carpool time right now. Kid driving to school.
It's a great song.
Probably hearing this for the first time.
No Beastie Boys for the kids?
Well, I mean,
I was
doubt
a kid
it.
listening to girls.
Yeah, well, like I'm sure there's some teenage kids driving to school right now.
No, I was
what
like
is
a
this?
child probably listening to Beastie Boys way too early.
What is this? This Beastie Boys. What do you mean, what is this?
Right.
Well, I know what this is. I'm saying there are people might be hearing this for the first time. It's carpool. We got,
Hopefully, I just blew a teenage boy's mind.
yeah, we got some fresh 16-year-olds driving to school right now,
Blew his mind with this music.
tuning in. It's Off the Bench. What's wrong? What's going on behind the glass over there?
Don't even.
Jake, let me get a little technology check on you right now. Can you see us, or can we just see you?
He can just see the
I can kind of see like the studio. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like the little.
camera is pointing to the studio.
Gotcha. The little
Yeah.
PIP
The
down there.
webcam.
Yeah, it feels like you know when you take a picture and you like zoom all the way out.
Yeah, got it. Perfect.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like a
What it looks
0.5.
Yeah. That.
All right, welcome back here, Off the Bench. That was a hell of an intro to this segment.
Great song.
Jacob Hester joining us from the Combine. I want to talk a little bit about the LSU boys at the Combine. I'm kind of been reading some articles, looking at it. There's some people talking about Nussmeier and what he's kind of has to prove, what he can gain from this week. LSU really just with one consensus like first round guy in Monsieur Delane. And then kind of the next two people up that they're saying day two, AJ Halsey and potentially Nussmeier on day two. Of those two guys, of any of the LSU guys really, who could potentially improve their stock the most this week? We talked yesterday about like you really go to the Combine not to make sure you don't hurt yourself. There's very little you can do, but I do think Nussmeier is still in that position because of such a poor showing in 2025 season that anything he does well and can show that he's above people talent-wise or is going to help him tremendously. So, like, of any of the guys, and specifically Nussmeier to start with, like, what do you think, what are you looking forward to seeing from the LSU guys?
Well, I think for Garrett, like, Mobile was probably more important than this is going to be. Like he'll probably throw and he'll maybe impress some people here and there, but for him, like it was Mobile. Like he had to go out there and kind of show with a week of practice that he can be the guy that I've all seen him be when he was a junior at LSU. So like this for him, it's the meetings, right? And he'll blow that out of the water. Like he'll go in there and he'll impress them once he gets on the whiteboard. So for him, I think the hardest part is over. For other guys, like this is a great opportunity for all the burners you've got at receiver with Aaron Anderson and Thomas and Chris Hilton, like all those guys, Barryon Brown, they're fast, like really fast. And so they're going to come in here and they can be impressive with their 40 times. But if you ask me, like, which one can gain the most, I think AJ Halsey is probably that guy. When you talk to NFL people, they love AJ Halsey. Now, like NFL draft guys that sit there and do that all year long, you don't see his name as much as some of the other safeties. But I think NFL people value AJ Halsey a little bit more than those guys.
I think football people probably, like football guys that have played before and evaluate not just based on hand size and 40 time. You watch, just turn it, like he's a guy that I don't know how you can change your opinion on him after the last game of the season, but somebody's going to change it. He's going to drop in somebody's eyes. He's going to, like, whatever it is. But, like, that's one of the epitome of just turn on the tape, get that Cowboy remote in your hand, and press rewind a bunch of times on a bunch of plays. Like, and you're going to see a dude that can just flat out. Don't overthink A.J. Halsey. He can play football.
You know, I'm right there with you. So I guess they want to get a time on him. I don't think he has to be a Blazer by any means. He's a bigger safety, but they just want to get a verified time on him. And so I think like this week for him, the testing's probably more important than other guys coming out of LSU. So you're right. I mean, the tape kind of shows what he can be as a player. He's a very physical safety. Yeah. Too many times he had to make the tackle. It felt like there for a couple of game stretch, but he did, right? He got to that third level, and he was always there and always would place a big hit. The Vanderbilt game kind of comes to mind of, unfortunately, he had to make a ton of tackles, but he did, and he did so violently, you know?
Yeah, you definitely don't want him to.
No, I mean, you don't want to get to the third level that many times, but he had to, and he did. So I think he'll have a lot to gain here. I mean, again, like if he runs a good 4.5, he'll be okay. Like you didn't have to go out here and run
like even a
4.6
to me. Like he's not going to be like a Earl Thomas free safety where he covers sideline to sideline. That's not him, right? He's going to be a guy that especially with all the hybrid cover threes and cover one combos that defenses run right now, and disguising and playing low safeties that are kind of playing a hybrid linebacker. I mean, it all kind of started with like a Cam Chancellor types back with the league.
What do they call that now? That hybrid linebacker? What do they call
that? Hybrid safety linebacker. Like it's just you play lower. You call it free safety or strong safety. Just playing in a different position. Don't do that to me.
Yeah, kind of like a star a little bit.
No. He can be a star. But it's not a position, pal.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to see if you'd say it. What about Harold Perkins? How about that guy? You know, like we don't know what position he's going to play in the NFL. We never really knew what position year to year he was going to play at LSU. He obviously, again, we've explained he's not an edge player. He can dabble in that from time to time, but you know, we talked to coaches that Jimbo Fisher. He's like, yeah, look, Perk was great off the edge, but as soon as he got there, we were checking run right at him.
Right.
And so, like, that can't be where he lives. Is he an off-the-ball linebacker? Does he play some nickel Sam in the NFL? Is that a position that's even valuable enough, like, in the NFL right now, like, compared to what it is in college? I don't know where he plays. I think he'll probably test well. Like, I would assume he'll test well. But for a guy that's played a lot of football, we've talked a lot about, has been a star, and not the position, but an actual star at times in his LSU career. Like, where does he go? Like, where is he going to play? You know how it is. Like, there is going to be a team that turns on his freshman tape and falls in love with what he did there.
It's just like the Nussmeier thing, right? You've seen him. Like, you can't unsee the good stuff.
You've seen him do it.
Right.
So, you know, I don't know what position that guy plays in the NFL, but I have to imagine somebody's going to fall in love with the tape that's out there, the good tape, and they're going to take a shot at him.
Yeah, dude. Hey, listen. Don't be coming on here and talking about star position. Like, if you're doing NFL radio this week, you can't say the star position because that's not a thing in the NFL. Okay? It's just
I can't wait.
It's just dumb college football lingo.
I'm going to be chopping it up with all these coaches. Like, so tell me about your star position.
Yeah. They're going to be like, okay, well, you're an idiot.
It's like, we know you played fullback.
You're going to be like, yeah. Hey, Ben Johnson, tell me about your star position. He's going to be looking to the guy, like his person, like, be like, hey, what's this guy's deal? Who is this guy? Is this a college guy?
No, I really want to do
clap
it with
counts
a guy.
too.
I want to do it with a guy with a defensive background. So Jeff Hafley, who just got hired by the Dolphins, he's a defense coordinator. Hey, did y'all implement the star there in Green Bay?
Yep. What were some of the dumb positions that Alabama has listed for their linebackers?
Oh my
like
gosh,
the
like
Wolf or
Buck, Wolf. God, it was more.
What do you call a
Wolf was definitely one though.
Hey, Jim Schwartz, what do you call the linebacker that's kind of like plays, he can also cover, but he can also play linebacker? What do you call that? They'll be like, what do you mean? It's a Sam. It's the Will. It's a linebacker, you idiot.
I'm gonna get one of them to say star today.
You probably will.
Yeah,
you probably will because you're gonna pay them.
Yeah. These NFL coaches need my local radio money.
Yeah, no doubt. All right, we're gonna go to break. You guys, during the break, y'all just think about that star position and how dumb it is. And we're going to come back and keep talking with Jake from the Combine, talking all things sports. And in the next hour, we're going to figure out what the hell's going on in Mexico from Alondra. Right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
Stop laughing. In Louisiana, we still believe in doing business the right way. That's about knowing your banker and getting straight answers and working with people who actually care about your business. And that is exactly what you're going to find over at First American Bank and Trust. First American Bank and Trust. For more than 100 years, they've helped Louisiana families buy homes. They've helped them build businesses, plan for the future, and all with local bankers who live and work right here in our community. So if you're looking for a business loan to grow your business, maybe you need inventory, maybe you need just some working capital. If you have a dream home, if your family's growing and you just need a bigger house, you need more rooms, and you need somebody to help finance that. Well, it's First American Bank and Trust. So there's going to be no phone trees when you call them, so you talk directly to a person. No out-of-state decisions. It's just honest banking that is built right there on trust. So whether you're opening your first bank account, maybe you're opening a bank account for a kid, whatever it is, refinancing your home, it's First American Bank and Trust, FABT.com.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
The Cane's Box Combo, a symphony of flavors. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit LouisianaPropane.com.
Those crazy nights I do remember in my youth.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
God, I love Tuesdays. Just love the music. Welcome back here off the bench from the Raising Cane studio. Right across the table from me, that is not Jacob Hester. That is Raising Cane the dog. But we do have Jacob Hester on split screen here. If you're watching
I'm
on
a
YouTube.
dog too now. You know it.
Kane's lower.
Okay,
Can you hear us like during the break, or are you just hearing what the board's sending you?
Oh, I can hear y'all talking that ish.
You can?
Good.
No, I can't.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man.
You missed a great story.
You
Who
did.
told the story?
Very uplifting.
I mean, we kind of described our week that was last week and why we were giggling on air.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's not a 7 o'clock thing.
Yeah. Local
I thought it was
local
the
cartel
largest
expert
city.
over here.
Yeah, cartel.
boys
Apparently,
going.
I'm a cartel expert.
Andre the cartel expert.
Taylor
All right.
and Matt have made me the cartel expert.
Yeah,
That's
this
right.
is twice in like a
All
4-day
right,
period.
we're going to get back into more cartel talk right here on Off the Bench Hour 2.
Clock integrity. Flynn.
Off the bench.
Please.
I do have clock integrity. Relax. I'll learn from the best. Learn from you, pal.
That's right.
Who else is the best? That's Rouse's. Rouse's Markets. Go to rouses.com. Hey, Matt, why would you send me to a website? It's a grocery store, you dum-dum. Well, it's because if you go to the website, rouses.com, you can type in your address, type in your zip code, and you can find the nearest local Rouses to you. You can also find at those nearest local Rouses what the best deals are. You can find the coupons, what kind of food specials, what kind of ready-made food specials they're running right there. So you can always find the best deals, and the best deals around are at Rouses, the greatest grocery store. So if you got a party going, if you're watching a game, if you are getting ready for some LSU baseball, maybe a midweek game, and you need a tailgate, get some dogs, get some glizzies, whatever it is, make sure you're going to Rouse's right there, Louisiana born, giving back to the community, always Rouse's Market.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit louisianapropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Sometimes you ignore the signs, even when they're right in front of you. Problem gambling isn't always easy to spot. Know the signs, set your limit. Learn more about healthy gambling habits by visiting us online or text or call for free, confidential help now.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith with Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan & Associates. We take great pride in educating our clients about their rights. Whether you're injured at work or while you drive, call our office at 272-5555. Knowledge is power, and you should know your rights after an injury.
Hi, I'm Sean Fagan of Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan & Associates. When insurance companies have been unfair, we've never been afraid to go to trial. Fighting hard to protect your rights, we never settle a case out of convenience. We only settle when it's right for you. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call.
Most roofers just replace your shingles. At Pelican, we diagnose your roof, digging deep down to find the root cause of your roof symptoms. Now cough for me? Good. We don't ignore your roof's issues, we address them. Let's just take care of this right here. Helping your roof to become the best version of itself. Interesting that you would say that. How does that make you feel? So call Pelican Roofing for your free roof checkup today.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience or elevate your daily routine with a spa-worthy bathroom retreat. Our skilled team brings 3D modeling to life to ensure your vision becomes a reality. We believe luxury should be accessible and offer tailored solutions to fit your budget without compromising quality. So contact us today for a free estimate. Lacoste & Young Remodeling, providing perfect solutions for your dream home.
The Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back here off the bench. Hour number 2, live from the Raising Cane's studio. Flynn, Alondra, Tay in studio. Tripod rolling here. Jacob Hester, live on split screen from the NFL Combine. Man, that first hour flew by. I think we really informed the people on the sports. Everything happening sporty. We're going to continue to do so right here and Off the Bench. We kind of talked about it. This is a big deal. A lot of implications, geopolitical implications certainly, but also sports implications. As the FIFA World Cup is happening this summer, and guess where 4 of those matches are going to be played? Guadalajara, Mexico. Yep. I think Guadalajara, the area that it's in, has certainly made some headlines recently. Cartel leader El Mencho was killed recently by the Mexican army. That is what? How do you pronounce it? Jalisco?
Kind of Jalisco.
Jalisco.
Yeah.
And Guadalajara is the capital of Jalisco.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. So a lot's been happening since this is going on. I'm going to ask you, Alondra, what the hell's happening in Mexico right now?
I mean, so they, like you said, they killed the head of the cartel that has like control of Jalisco, and everybody else was like, that's not cool. Yeah. So they are basically retaliating and just doing a bunch of roadblocks. At first they were setting cars on fire to block the roads, but now they're straight up digging the highways out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm.
They got control of the tractors?
They have control. Like the cartel basically
savings,
runs.
the farmers.
Yeah, exactly.
Smart.
The cartel basically runs Mexico.
Right.
Like when this first came out, I thought it was like another cartel that like got in the Mexican military's ear and was like, hey, go take this guy out. Yeah. That's how entrenched they are in like the government and stuff like that. But then it turns out like America, like the United States, it was in partnership with the United States. So I guess some SEALs went out there too.
True.
But yeah, basically just wreaking havoc throughout Mexico right now. Basically
People
in a
love their
civil war.
soccer, though.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to put this behind them by the time the...
Yeah. Now, I did see an article that says FIFA is staying up to date, but as of now, they're not changing anything.
That's kind of wild.
Well, I mean, it doesn't happen to what? When does the World Cup start,
Jake?
Months?
June.
It starts in June, so that's
June.
when the games would be in June. So I mean, we got some time.
Yeah, you have time,
tempers
but there's
the
also
calm.
like basically a civil war going on. I don't know why you wouldn't just change it. All the Americans that are in Mexico right now are basically being held hostage.
I would say just take those 4 games, play them in the Dome. Superdome.
Well, the U.S. isn't going to play in Mexico. They're going to play their games. I believe they start out. I know they got SoFi. They've got Seattle. So the games there have already kind of been decided who's playing in those locations.
Ooh, well, there's a lot to unpack there, and certainly we are not the show to unpack at all. But certainly we wanted to bring some awareness because I know, Jake, you are you're a soccer guy, so I'm sure like you have some sort of countdown calendar on your phone set to when the World Cup is. Are you going to try to make any games?
Oh yeah, I'm trying to get Sirius XM to send me to some of these games. I'm like, y'all
Guadalajara?
need me to cover these games for you. I'll miss that one. I'll
For
let
safety
Alondra
purposes?
take that one.
No, I'm good.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing?
If they're
You're
digging up the
our
road,
Mexican
What are we doing
correspondent.
here?
You're our correspondent. What are you talking about?
We'll go work for
Because
ESPN
what other Mexico
Deportes.
cities? I know Mexico City, Aztec is obviously going to get one. Monterrey going to get, I think, the other. And so Guadalajara is the third city in Mexico to get a game. But I'm trying to find out right now, like, who's already in that one because you kind of know some of the locations.
Yeah, I feel like.
Yeah, Monterey's the other one.
Now, that would be pool play. Is that right? Would that be the 4 games?
Big group play.
Group play, yeah, I'm sorry. Same thing, right?
Just like you don't like calling it a star, I'm just going to call it what it's called, you know? It's called group play. You get a group.
All right, so we are just coming out of the Olympics, and of course, a lot of American pride happening right now. A lot of free bird being played. We talked a little bit before you joined earlier that the U.S. hockey team is like on an epic just party tour right now, and I believe they're going to. Is it the State of the Union tonight? Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that what they're doing? They're going to that.
Mm-hmm.
So they are just on an epic run. I'm sure they'll still be maybe a little bit drunk at the State of the Union. Probably disappointed if they weren't a little bit. Trump's probably expecting that.
Did you see the press conference where they were up there and they were like, they got beers brought to them?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
And like, during the press, they'd be like, hey, one more.
That's right.
up here.
Well, they were getting asked some like really dumb question too. So last night there was a lot of videos coming out. They were in a nightclub in Miami and crowd surfing to Freebird. One of the captains was actually singing courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue by Toby Keith, R.I.P.
I mean, who among us, right?
Yeah, who among us? So yeah, I doubt they've slept, and they are certainly American heroes. And I hope that, at least in their home states, that each one of those players never has to buy a beer again in their life. They shouldn't.
Yeah.
But
look, we need to speak on that. You always hear that. You always hear, like, if you have, like, this huge game, this huge moment, that guy's never going to have to buy a beer in that city again. Let me tell you something. That's a lie. I've bought a lot of beers in Baton Rouge, and a lot of people during, the Florida game are like, that guy will never have to buy a beer.
Yep. I didn't want to bring that up.
And I bring the beers.
I bring the beers.
Yeah.
I bring the beers.
Yeah, so that's a lie.
Yeah, I remember after 07 National Championship, I remember hearing that too. Like, you're never going to buy a beer again at Baton Rouge. That's right.
Yeah.
I buy a lot of Dos Equis.
We do.
I never even got a discount. Not even a 10%er. Nothing.
Dude, I never had the opportunity to turn down a free beer. It never even presented itself.
Yeah, that's true. So, U.S. men's hockey, enjoy it while it lasts. But at some point in the near future, you're going to be swiping that credit card for your own beers. I'm sorry. It's just going to happen.
Yeah.
Every now and then, maybe you get one sent over from the booth next to you. That's about it.
Look, if I ever see any of them out, it's on me. No doubt about it.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, the general public, I'm not sure that they know about it. So here's what needs to happen. President Trump needs to give them all a gold card that says free beer for life and sign it with his autograph on it. Like like a good credit card. Like the Amex, how it's like steel, like a steel gold card that says free beer anywhere in the United States.
Yeah.
Or at least during the rest of Trump's term.
Sure.
Something like that.
You can only swipe it for beer.
Free beer.
But
that's right. Yeah.
The American taxpayers, we're going to pay for your beer because you gave us such an electric.
We're going to pay for your beer.
I think we'd be all right. I'd be okay with that. I mean, how many beers can you drink?
Yeah.
You know, they are hockey players.
Well, they're hockey players, but I mean, look.
And let me tell you something about people up north. Like, when I came from LSU, a fantastic party school, right? Fantastic. And, learned how to drink my beer at LSU. I went up to
senior year when you were 21?
Yeah. Well, as soon as I turned 21, it's the first one. Cracked it open.
Yep.
I went to Wisconsin, and I kind of learned a new level. there is, and people kind of in Louisiana get a little upset at this, but people up north, there's not a lot to do like half the year.
No.
So that's all, they get really good at that. And there is a lot of Dabias getting drank up north. So most of these hockey players are from areas like that. And they can put down a lot. Like we're talking about casers.
Yeah.
Casers at a time.
Look, I went to Green Bay last year for the draft.
Mm-hmm.
I can see them staying inside and drinking a lot of beers.
Every block in a
Eating
neighborhood
cheese
pretty
curds
much has
and drinking some beers.
like a something that looks like a house, and it's the local bar, but it's like every block. So like every 8 houses has a local bar, basically.
Yeah, that's exactly how it felt. Yes. I did find out the teams that are playing in Guadalajara.
Okay.
The group is Colombia, Mexico, and South Korea. Now the fourth.
I think Colombia's okay. Right?
Yeah, they can protect themselves. I feel
like South Korea, that's
The
light
fourth-
work for them. For real. I
I
mean,
didn't say North Korea. I said South Korea.
Well, they got to
they're
deal with
always
North
worried about
Korea.
the North. They're good.
True.
Yeah.
I mean,
true.
Colombia
That's true.
has their cartels that they deal with.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect pairing.
Yeah, South
honestly.
Carolina, they got like fake nukes flying over their heads all the time.
Yeah, it's fine. They'll be all right.
And then there's still the fourth team is still a group of, I believe, 3 teams that's trying to qualify still. So
It'd be funny if it was like.
But that's who's going to
Ireland.
play. And that's not like I guess that's not like the group that's together. That's the group that's playing in Guadalajara. So I know Korea's in Group A. I believe Mexico is in Group A. But like you said, I mean, those teams do feel like they can probably handle most situations. So
Somebody in the chat, Gulf South just asked, was the video of Kash Patel chugging beers with the U.S. team real? Oh, yeah, that was.
That was actually okay because
That
I
was not- I
honestly
don't
couldn't
think that
tell
was-
if that was AI either. Because I'm doing.
Are people saying it's like a deep fake?
Well, no. I couldn't tell because
Okay.
I'm doing this thing for Lent where like I stay off of social media during certain hours, so
Right.
I just like saw it passingly and it looked a little fake to me. But I just like I.
Well, because
also, nowadays it's smart to just not believe anything you see on the internet.
Yeah.
Just everything's
Question
fake. But no,
everything.
I'm pretty sure it was real.
Someone
Well-
commented and they're like, "We're never finding Nancy Guthrie."
yeah, I did see that. So like,
that's a whole story.
Yeah, for real.
Who's going to be our correspondent in the foxhole for that
I'm
one?
like all the conspiracy correspondents.
Okay, cool. What part? Like, I don't like not the whole thing of him being is like questioned to be AI because he did call Trump on the phone, right?
and
Is it
they
just
get it in the locker room,
him the chugging of the
It
beers?
looked like him chugging it looked a little.
Okay, I gotcha.
But maybe
All right.
because he just looked so out of place.
Yeah.
That I was like, this can't be real.
Do I look cool? Do I look cool doing this? Am I fitting in?
He did look cool. People criticized him because that's what people do, but it was awesome.
Oh, that was pretty
Imagine the horror showing pride in the U.S. country. Awful.
The horror. Oh, speaking
I
of.
don't know that I would try to go toe for toe with that group drinking beer after
No.
that moment, though.
Yeah, but you want to be like.
That's an elite beer drinking situation right there.
But how many times in your life, if you are not a sports person, like if you're not an athlete, do you have a chance to become one of the boys in a sweet moment like that? So if you're the director of the FBI and you have that moment, you seize it. You take that moment.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm with you. Yeah, if they offer it to me, it's on site.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not even a question.
Oh, yeah.
Like, whatever number they tell me we're drinking, I'm going to make sure I get to that number. I might not be in a good place after that.
Yep.
But I'm not letting that group down.
Not letting that group down after that. Like, and you'd be surprised how far a little American pride can take you in that number count. The dead soldier count.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
That's true. That's true.
Speaking of pride and speaking of the World Cup, this segment, we're kind of all over the place, which is classic us. How is the USA team shaping up leading into the World Cup?
They're in good form right now. There was a bumpy little portion there during kind of qualifying and some friendlies that they had, but they've been playing much better as of late. Their stars have been playing really good on their club teams as well, so much better than it looked like it was going to be. The group that they got in, I don't want to call it easy because every time somebody does that, but it's certainly not like the group of death. right? And so they have very winnable games. As I said, they're in great form. I think they've won, or I know they hadn't lost in their last 5 matches. They've beaten Japan, who's a good team, Uruguay, who's a good team, Paraguay, who's a good team. I think they drew with Ecuador, beat Australia. So they've beaten some good teams in the last couple of matches. Again, their stars are playing really well at the club level for some of the biggest clubs in Europe. So
Who is in their group?
look, I'm trying to find the other teams that are in their group right now. I know they got Belgium coming up, kind of like a warm up. So like over the next couple of leading into it, they play Belgium in March, Portugal in March, and then I'm trying to think. I think they play Germany, kind of like the final lead in. I believe Australia, Paraguay is in the group there, and then they still have to find out the winner. I believe it's playoff C, so the winner of that will also be in the group. So,
when do they kind of put their club teams away and then start fully focusing on Team USA?
Again, they'll have some international friendlies against Belgium and Portugal, which are really good teams. That's in March. So they'll come in for that, and then they'll go back to their club team, and then they'll come back in for a friendly, I think, at the end of the season in May. So I believe it's the end of May, because I know they got Senegal at the end of May. And then, like I said, they got Germany at the beginning of June. So they'll go through their club season until probably like the middle portion of May. And then as soon as that's over, all of those players that are, on the 26, I believe is the number that's gone up to, they'll go and they'll be a part of those friendly matches, kind of leading in against Senegal and Germany. So they'll be there. There's no break. It's like you finish your club team in May, and then you go directly to the United States men's national team.
All right. Well, there you go. Here's our World Cup preview right there. There's our cartel overview. And good stuff. And I think
Thank you for letting me have this opportunity to talk about the Mexican cartel.
You've been chomping at the bits. It's the first thing you said this morning.
Yeah.
When you walked in. I think we can all agree, going in the World Cup, though, we hope Canada loses every single game by 50. That's how I feel right now.
Canada's kind of become like a nice little rival in soccer too. Actually, like a little juicy detail. Their manager.
Whoa.
Wow. Well.
Oh wait, there he goes.
The cartel cut our
feed.
Oh,
the cartel cut the feed?
They cut the feed, guys.
Oh
I'm sorry,
God.
I was monitoring it. It's gone.
God. So Jake got frozen. He's out
I
of
think
here.
he's back now.
Oh, he's back.
Oh. Hey.
Jake?
Hey, bud.
Hey, guys.
Okay. We thought the cartel got you for a second.
You didn't pay for the good Wi-Fi. You got the free in-room Wi-Fi.
No.
All you got to do is put
I
your
did
room
pay
number
for the
down.
good one. My phone actually said that the number y'all called me from was unstable.
No, the internet here is always great.
I know.
It specifies.
It's not our internet.
It did. It said 55, whatever y'all's number is unstable.
That's crazy.
And also, I was in that room yesterday and wanted to throw my computer across the room because the Wi-Fi in that room that you're in is the worst Wi-Fi I've ever been a part of. So, yeah, I think it was probably you.
There you go. All right. All right. Let's go to break. Thanks for all those tidbits, and I promise you we probably will try not to talk about any more soccer for as long as we're here until the World Cup. But there we go. Stop laughing, dude. All right. We're going to go to break. Stay tuned right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, I want to tell you about Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. The G Team. Be a part of the G Team. We've seen all the fantastic work that Gordon McKernan does with all the LSU athletics. How he gives to them, brings the players in as part of the G Team. We see how Gordon McKernan gives back to the community all over the state of Louisiana. Different times of the year, we've seen all the different giveaways they've done and all the great stuff he does in the community. But at the heart of everything, Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys are here to fight for you. If you've been injured, it doesn't matter where, how. If you've been injured in a car accident, maybe it's on the job. Call Gordon McKernan, the G Team. Be a part of it. get Gordon and get it done. Get exactly what you deserve. Let them fight for you, because not many people know what to do when they're injured. Well, Gordon McKernan's team does. Get the G guarantee, and that's what sets them apart from other Louisiana personal injury attorneys, that G guarantee, and there's no fee for them unless they win. Go to getgordon.com.
At Raising Cane's, we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, and salt every fry. Because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
Parrish Construction and Roofing, trusted by champions, built for Louisiana.
Do business with someone you know. Parrish Construction and Roofing.
Parrish Construction and Roofing. ParrishGroup.com.
Want to play baseball or softball like the pros? Then join me this Thursday at Marucci's Hitter's House on Seagan. We'll be broadcasting AFR live, so come take some hacks in the cages and meet our friends over at Marucci, the official bat of Major League Baseball at Marucci's Hitter's House.
Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates has won for our clients over $175 million over the decades, but our greatest success is our clients who have chosen and trusted us to help them. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call. You've got nothing to lose. Hi, I'm Sean Fagan. If you get injured, you could be staring at medical bills, repair costs, and lost income. Life can be turned upside down. At Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we'll work to turn your world right side up. Hire us, and like thousands of our clients, you'll be glad you did.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Savor game day platters and snacks, plus drink specials at 1717 Kitchen and Cocktail. So come out for game.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
We're definitely going to have another blooper reel after this week.
You have to wait for the rejoin.
Yeah, well, you know.
And for your mic to be on.
It's true.
I will say that.
There's no button.
Will say
There's
though.
no light.
She is known to go to break twice.
Yeah.
So it's not.
I'm notorious for back-to-back commercial breaks.
I understand your caution. Right there.
I know. Well, see, I was late putting my headphones on.
And this
But we're definitely going to have another blooper reel after this week. For sure.
Let me start putting timestamps down.
No doubt. Welcome back here off the bench, Raising Cane Studio. Tuesday morning, 8:24. I want to tell you about our friends at Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org, the plumbing experts in the greater Baton Rouge area. A Payne family, they've been doing it a really, really long time, and they have seen everything. Whether it's commercial, whether it's residential, they have seen every emergency, every situation. There's no job too big or too small for their team, and they got a great team over there, and they can handle anything, big or little. Also, how about 24/7 emergency service? So your plumber, no matter the time, no matter the emergency, no matter the day, whatever is happening, doesn't matter if it's overtime in a USA versus Canada hockey game in the Olympics. That'd be kind of rude to call them at that point, but they would do it. They'd come out there and they'd fix that toilet, gas line, gas leak, whatever it is. Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org. Go check them out if you got a project, you want a tankless water heater, want a little powder room remodel, whatever it is. It doesn't matter. Go check them out, Central Plumbing, centralplumbing.org. Hey, Hester. You got them pulled up?
Yeah.
I
Hi,
hear.
friend.
Sorry, I kind of like look at this TV to see like what's happening. I didn't see him. Not bad. Your boy.
Did you say big or little instead of big or small?
Potentially, I say a lot of things.
I don't think I've ever heard it said that way. Like any project, big or little. I've never heard it said
Well,
that
little
way.
would be the
big or small.
Little would be the opposite of big. Small would be the opposite of large.
Yeah, right. But that's like when people are describing like somebody that can do any job.
Yeah.
No matter what the profession, it's like, they can do it. Big or small, not big or little. Never heard that one before.
Interesting. Well, I think we should probably popularize, because I think we'd all agree that little is the opposite of big, small is the opposite of large.
I don't know if I ever put this much thought into that.
Yeah. I don't put a lot of thought in the things that I say, Jake, so.
I don't believe you.
Thank you. Thank you. So I got a 38 on the Wonderlic. Not a huge deal. Not a huge. Can't take that away from me. Hey, former teammate, your boy, former quarterback of the Indianapolis Colts, Phillip Rivers, his son, Gunner, committed to NC State.
Dang.
Did you see that? How sweet is that? I think that's awesome.
Look, they have a hand signal too.
They do. See, that's
That's why he went there. Was his other finalist was awesome. Texas and TCU were his other finalists, so he had to have a hand signal. I don't know if that's true.
I honestly thought like he was going to go to Auburn. It just that Phillip really wanted to go there when he was coming out of high school. Phillip has a daughter that goes there already. It's in the state of Alabama, and sometimes like I always wonder, like your dad was a star there. Like Phillip got his jersey retired before his last game there.
Yeah.
Like they didn't even have to wait. He started as a freshman, played all 4 years. His jersey was retired. So like, I don't know. Like sometimes, do you want that pressure? Some people do. Some people want all that pressure, that lineage. But I think it's awesome. It's a great spot for Gunner. It's a huge get for NC State. Gunner's a top 10 quarterback in this class. When we were down in Mobile for the Senior Bowl, I was getting out of the car it was me, Neuheisel, and Doring. And so we're pulling up, and the NC State head coach is walking out of practice, and practice had just kind of started. And Rick's like, "Where are you going?" He's like, "Oh, well, we got a recruit we got to go see. Like, it's in the area." And of course, I'm like, "Gunner?" He's like, "Yeah, we're going to go see Gunner Rivers." Because they're right across the bay in Fairhope. He's like, we're going to go watch him tonight play a basketball game. We're going to sit down with him. He's like, man, we really hope, our connection with his dad, obviously, is really going to put us across the finish line there. So they did the full court press on Gunner Rivers. So, yeah, that's a sweet deal, man. I remember Gunner when he was in a car seat. So the fact that he's committing to NC State makes me feel incredibly old, but congratulations to him and the whole fam.
I think all the rumors, and I remember seeing I think a special on it, the car seat of a big Sprinter van, right? Wasn't he famous for driving commuting an hour because he got the big Sprinter van for the family?
Once they moved to LA, he stayed in San Diego, and he had a film studio basically in the back of this Sprinter van where he would watch the tape. Him and Kellen Clemens, who was the backup quarterback at the time, and they just hired somebody that would drive them. So they would watch their tape on their way up to LA and their way back home. So they still got their film in, but they didn't have to move their family. But
Ooh, that sounds like some
I'm
car
pretty
sick
sure.
waiting to happen.
Oh yeah, me and you, we'd be done.
Toast.
I'm pretty sure that Philip still has the same King Ranch F-250 that he had back when we were playing for the Chargers together. Because I know for a fact, because I saw it like 4 years ago down at the beach. It was still in his driveway, and I'm like, "That's not the same King Ranch." He's like, "Yeah, it is." I was like,
Hey, you know
"Dude."
what? Some people are just Tommy Toughnuts like that. Like, they make new cars, and you can afford it. Just get you a new car. Like, you don't have to run it into the ground.
Oh man, so
Yeah, you can get
yeah,
one where
I
the
mean,
AC
shout out
works
to you, I
all the
guess,
time.
but probably got the windows down. He's good.
Oh man, that's funny. Well, I mean, it doesn't matter like if you are a big Phillip Rivers fan like Hester is or not. Like, the fact that a son is going to follow in the footsteps to the same D1 college, NC State, is just a badass story and a cool like lineage right there. And I would assume that after his children are kind of not playing or whatever, doesn't have that responsibility there, that he would certainly be in line to continue his head coaching journey elsewhere if he wants to. He might have to get a new F-250. He might have to get a new car. Like, if he was a head coach at Buffalo, he'd probably have to get a car where a heater worked. So that's a cool story. It's just a badass story when a son can follow in the footsteps and go do that. Whether you want to chase that lineage at the same college or not, it's a really cool story and good for the Rivers family. So
Yeah, like I can't even imagine that.
No,
I mean, think of like if Huck played for the Tigers or one of my four boys played. Like, I honestly, like, Katie's dad played for Louisiana Tech, and she had a bunch of cousins that played for Louisiana Tech, and I'm like, man, if my sons got to play there and like they got to share that with a family member, like that would be awesome. So like, I can't imagine going to the school that you played at, playing the same position, wearing the same number, hell, throwing the same way, the same way that like 3 people in the world throw that way, and they're all last name.
Does he throw it like that?
No. It's very similar. Yeah, it's not quite as sidearm as Phillip, but it is.
Come on,
similar,
Phillip. Send him to like a regular quarterback school. Like, let him throw.
No.
You're 1-of-1, Phillip. You're 1-of-1 with that motion because it's pretty brutal. 1-of-1. But you're right though. It is going to be tough to play.
One way to skin a cat.
It is tough to play in a building and on a field where you look up and you see your dad's number like in the rafters. That's a tough place to play. It's a lot of expectation to live up. So hopefully he does. Hopefully he has a great career. And college football these days, who knows? You're committed to somewhere and you sign somewhere. Right. What does it really mean? Who knows where that journey will end? But we wish him luck and a really cool story. And hopefully Phillip also continues his coaching journey, because I'd like to see him coach at a higher level as well. All right, we're going to go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to keep talking. There's some NFL news out there. There's some combine news out there. There's LSU baseball tonight.
I was about to say baseball plays tonight.
I know. We're going to get that McNeese breakdown.
Yeah, you told
me.
me.
We get the full roster breakdown from McNeese.
Yeah, you told me that you had it.
Did a deep dive.
Yeah.
Right here, off the bench.
Off the bench.
All right, in today's world, in the world of working in an office and getting a job done with a team of folks in the office, your business, they can't afford any downtime. So whether you're running a small office, you got one of them Cajun basements right above your garage, maybe you're running a school, a university, full-scale company, hospital. If the printers stop, the copiers jam, it slows everything down. Business really comes to a halt. It's all about that paper trail. That's the lifeline of how your business operates. And that's where Gulf Coast Office Products comes in. They are Louisiana's leader in office technology. For over 40 years, Gulf Coast has kept businesses like yours running smoothly with printers, copiers, managed IT services that actually make sense. So what really sets them apart, Gulf Coast Office Products, is not just the tech that it gives, not just the piece of equipment it's going to put in your office, it's the people. It's an award-winning local service team that responds fast and keeps you up and running when the machines stop. So go check them out, Louisiana-owned, locally staffed, built on service, GCOPnet.com.
If your office is experiencing performance performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files? Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates has won for our clients over $175 million over the decades, but our greatest success is our clients who have chosen and trusted us to help them. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call. You've got nothing to lose. Hi, I'm Sean Fagan. If you get injured, you could be staring at medical bills, repair costs, and lost income. Life can be turned upside down. At Lock Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we'll work to turn your world right side up. Hire us, and like thousands of our clients, you'll be glad you did.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Okay, and what is our goal?
Less than 110.
That's right, less than 110.
We teach. We laugh. We pray.
Dear Heavenly Father, please guide our hands during this procedure.
Hey, how we feeling today?
I'm feeling better.
We heal. You look better.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
We do all things
I got you. No way.
with great love. FMOL Health. This is how we healthcare.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Transform your living space with Lacoste & Young Remodeling and take your home from outdated to outstanding. Redefine your kitchen for the ultimate culinary experience. Or
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Look at them yo-yos, that's the way you do it. You play the guitar on the MTV.
All right, welcome back here, Off the Bench. Did you see that? I waited for the drop that time, like a radio pro.
Look at you.
We're getting better, guys. Constant and never-ending self-improvement. That's what we all should strive for. That's what we just did.
I just had to explain to Nick Underhill about Indianapolis not being on Central Time and then being on Eastern Time this time of year because they don't take daylight savings. Because he wrote me like around, I don't know, like 9 Eastern, so 8 Central. And it's like, hey, I'm in a, a convo about, the draft, where, because he's here in Indy too. He's like, I'm in a convo. I have to push a little bit. And then he wrote me, he's like, hey, I'm good to go. I'm like, well, your spot's in 30 minutes. And I could tell he was confused. Yeah. And so he'll be on the show. Don't worry. We got it all figured out. I'll let him know that it's this one city is Eastern Time Zone.
It's weird because I'm looking at.
We were talking about that earlier.
Yeah, we talked about it earlier, and I just looked it up. Now, this is the internet talking. This isn't me quoting. I said, how many states in the United States?
Yeah, because you never do that.
How many states in the, thank you. How many states in the United States don't observe daylight savings time? And it says
Arizona, right?
Only Hawaii and most of Arizona. It says nothing about Indianapolis.
Well, I think you said states. I think you should try cities now.
Yeah, it's
Is it
probably,
just
it's
a
probably
city?
not all of Indiana.
Oh, it's just Indianapolis?
It's just Indianapolis?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
How bass backwards is that?
That is really dumb. Like you drive 20 minutes down the road, you're an hour different.
Right. East or west, north or south. This doesn't make any sense.
We were talking last week, and Dr. Etheridge was judging us hard. He was in the studio.
Sure.
Yeah.
Leap years are stupid because February has 28 days. Take 2 of the 31 months, slide it in there with February. You got 30 days across the board. Boom, done.
Leap years are dumb. My brother-in-law is a leap year baby.
So does he celebrate on the 28th or March 1st?
He only has one birthday every 4 years.
He's like 10 years old.
Yeah, he's tiny.
I don't know. I'm trying to find some information on this. All I know is I'm in Eastern time zone, guys.
I do know that I think last time Jake was out, we started talking about the demonyms. You remember that? Doesn't matter what city you are from in Indianapolis, you are a Hoosier. So you're
You're an honorary Hoosier.
You're an honorary Hoosier this week. There's not an Indianapolisan or Indianapolisite. It's just everybody's a Hoosier.
All right.
That came from the
the
White House.
So I'm a national champ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, 2-time.
I think we renamed a couple because we decided that they would
Yeah.
sound better, but I don't remember what it was.
It was like a
Labuckians.
Labuckians.
Yeah,
one of them.
That's true. But sure, the federal government came down and said anybody in Indianapolis, no matter the city,
Indian?
Nope. Not at all. Hoosier.
Hoosier.
That's dumb.
Daddy?
Are you still typing over there, Jake? Have you figured this out? Is it just
Yeah,
Indianapolis?
I'm trying to figure this out. I
Ask
don't know. I
Matt's
think
best
it said
friend.
it changed. I think it said it changed in 2006 because of how dumb it was. But like you look at the time zone map and it goes straight up, and then all of a sudden it takes like a hard left to miss Indianapolis, and then goes like right back to the right. It's like a triangle cut out just for Indianapolis. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think we, not on purpose. I think we might have just fact checked Jake. I think we might have just checked him. I think they might observe it.
He's in Eastern time zone, though.
He is definitely in Eastern time zone. I'd always known Indianapolis to be in Eastern.
Here it goes. As of 2026, no cities in Indiana opt out of daylight savings time. Since April of 2006, now the entire state, including Indianapolis, and the 12 counties on Central Time, observe daylight savings time. Before 2006, most of Indiana did not observe daylight savings times, which was a longstanding point of confusion. Yeah, no crap. But they changed to align with the rest of the country. So partially wrong, partially right. They once were on their own clock, if you will, but it has since changed. But so now they're permanently in the Eastern time zone, where they used to be half the year in Central, half the year in Eastern.
Well, it's not the first time we've spread misinformation here on this show.
Well, actually, it's not misinformation. It happened. It was a thing. It's just not a thing anymore.
Well, it's not the first time we've been
I
wrong
think
about
people are
current
like,
events.
What are we doing here, guys? This is dumb. What are we doing?
I don't know. So
it's like, you ever seen Robin Hood Men in Tights with Dave Chappelle? It's
been a while.
It's like we can't cross this body of water, and he's like, what are you talking about? It's like jumping back and forth. He's like, it's not exactly the Great Mississippi. Like that's how people though felt when they were in Indiana. They'd be in Central Time Zone on the right foot, Eastern Time Zone on their left foot, and they were like, this is dumb. We got to figure this out. We got to make these changes. So I'm glad they did.
Yeah, there's a lot of dumb things out there. But at least they got it figured out. So good job. And I'm glad we got this figured out, this whole situation. So we're going to be on Eastern
Well, let me
Standard
just tell
Time.
you, Nick Underhill thought he missed the interview, and he's still not due for 17 more minutes. So I'm glad we figured that out more than anything.
Speaking of movies, quick, off the top of your head, we're going to get into this a little bit more in hour 3. What is your top couple war movies of all time?
Dunkirk's my favorite.
That's your favorite?
I love it.
I mean,
I love Dunkirk, and I know I'm in the minority there, but I love it.
I was gonna say I was just a little underwhelmed by Dunkirk.
Yeah, is it because of Harry Styles?
I love Harry Styles.
A lot of people say that, and that's maybe the more popular opinion. I loved it. Me and my older brother went and saw it. It was incredible. Still, I've watched Dunkirk like 17 times. Hell, I watched it on the plane on the way home from the Super Bowl this year.
All right.
And if it's on the plane this year, this trip, I'll watch it again. I love it.
Fair enough. So
What about
Dunkirk
you?
number one. So I'm trying to go through the
Saving
list because
Private
there's so
Ryan's right
many.
there.
It's like asking somebody what their favorite song is. Like there's no wrong answer in this. Like the 3 that popped off on my top of my head were 3 Mel Gibson movies. It was
Patriot.
The Patriot, Braveheart, and We Were Soldiers. Those are like 3 that just popped in my head immediately. And I think it's like some recency bias when we were on
you're talking about like war, like
War.
any
No
war,
one
not
said
just
Platoon
war.
yet.
Any war.
Any war
Platoon's
movie.
great.
Platoon is awesome.
I love Platoon. Platoon's got a great cast too.
Yeah, because we had talked about first segment
I
like
don't know, like any war movie. Oh, okay.
Not a movie, but Band of
Yeah.
Brothers is awesome.
Yeah, that's it can't
The
be
Pacific
considered-
is awesome.
Yeah. So we in the first segment we talked about like if there's any topic to ever bring back a tier list for, it would be like your favorite war movie of all time and have a pretty nice conversation about it. So like I went a lot of Mel Gibson. Like Mel Gibson, great. And recency bias for me, we were in last week when we were in Colorado skiing. I'm sitting there and trying to like get myself sleepy, and I can't just like turn off the lights at night. I got to have something playing. So you go to like a new house, you go to a hotel, or we were in like a rental house. So you're in a new TV and you're like, okay, they don't have like the cable set up. So you got to log in to your own Netflix or whatever it is. And so you have to find something that way to watch. And like, all right, what's something I can just like go to sleep to? And I made a bad mistake and I put it on Braveheart. And I was like, it's got like some good like music in the background. It'll be good soothing. Oh man, 3 hours later, I'm watching him scream freedom.
You'll never take our freedom.
That's right. And I'm watching him yell freedom. And I was crying. I was just emotional. It's been a while since I've like watched it cover to cover. And it was fantastic.
Does Inglourious Bastards count? Because that's
Yeah,
my
absolutely.
Okay, that is
100%.
my favorite of all time war movie. Favorite of all
Schindler's
time.
List counts.
Yeah.
Zero Dark 30.
Yeah, it takes place during wartime, Jake. Zero Dark 30 definitely counts.
Yeah.
And that was based
Hurt
on a
Locker is
military
awesome.
operation.
Black Hawk Down,
Black Hawk Down. Great.
Saving Private Ryan. Did we say that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Did y'all ever watch like the old, I think it's like 10-hour movie, Gettysburg, I think? They used to go, used to go rent it. Like you rent it at like Blockbuster or something, and it was 5 VHS tapes.
Yeah.
Like a stack of them, like this
Hell
big.
yeah.
It's like, I'm gonna rent this baby.
Yeah.
Not bringing it back in 2 days though. Get ready for that late fee.
Yeah, that's right. The Great Escape is classic. So The Last of the Mohicans, if we're going war.
Yeah, Last Mohicans, fantastic.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
How about 300?
300 fire.
Absolutely.
300's on there. I mean,
there's so many ways you can go.
Troy's that counts a little
Troy
bit.
definitely counts.
The first 30 minutes of Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
I'm not saying
Great.
the entire movie, but by God, the first 30 minutes
By
are
God.
electric.
Right.
My
Once
God,
they're
that movie.
electric.
once they're done with basic, it goes downhill. But yeah, from the beginning till that, it's awesome.
Mm.
Oh, actually, the helicopter scene, and then it goes downhill.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty harsh, but it's, electric factory.
All right, hey, look. A little bit of clock integrity here. We're going to at least try to finish this segment and have at least a 2-minute segment coming back from Gray. But first, I want to tell you about K to Z Blinds, KTZBlinds.com. K to Z Interiors, outdoor living. If you want to spruce up the way your house looks, if you want to just give it a little extra pop, really bring the room together, how about some window covering, some shades, some blinds, some shutters, whatever it is. Brandon Barton and the team, they do a fantastic job. Give them a call. Talk to them about your house. They can come in. They can just kind of look around, and they'll know your house better than you do in 10 minutes. What you can do, they'll give you options for all different price points. And K to Z Interiors Outdoor Living. How about the little outdoor motorized shades as well? Turn that outdoor living space into an extension of your home. Open the doors, let the air flow. Closes things in the middle of summer. It's going to be about 20, 30 degrees cooler in there just because of those motorized shades. Give them a call. Go see them at K2ZBlinds.com. See their story, their team, the areas they serve. 225-777-9111. K2ZBlinds.com. We'll be right back here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
At Bayou Automotive, we believe in a sales process that puts you first. We want you to experience an easy purchase with clear pricing and great service. Let Bayou Ford and Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram be your trusted partners in finding your perfect vehicle. The crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
If your office is experiencing performance issues like slow networks, jammed printers, or disappearing files, Advanced Office Systems may be right for you. With powerful IT solutions, print management, document imaging, and security systems, they help offices regain confidence naturally. Side effects may include uncontrollable efficiency, smoother workflows, and a sudden burst of office joy. Say goodbye to those emotional breakdowns in the supply closet and get back on track with Advanced Office Systems.
The experts at Hood Dental Care want you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays. A $376 value. With over 3,000 five-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care. Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And we always have other great giveaways for new patients. Check out hooddentalcare.com and schedule your appointment today.
The Cane's Box Combo, a symphony of flavors. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. We are honored and humbled to receive from our clients in Google, based on 5-star client reviews, the designation of our law firm is highly recommended. Whether you hire us at all, please give us a call, 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. Injuries happen when you least expect them to, making your life more complicated. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know this, and we strive to help each of our clients during these times. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555.
Men, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench. Closing out our number 2 here on a Tuesday. Listening to some 80s music. Got Jacob Hester live on the split screen with us. I think for, what do you got, this last segment with us?
Yeah, I got Nick coming up there, Bo.
Yeah, get a little Saints action happening. Hey,
he's also in Indy, as I told you.
Okay, he's a little screwed up on the time.
He's a little screwed up on the time, so make sure you give him a hard time. And then, he's got his ear to the ground, so he probably already knows who the Saints are drafting.
I was just looking at the Combine schedule, and the Combine's changed a little bit since you and I were there. We thought it was long before.
Well, that was 20 years ago, so.
Yeah, just a little bit. I mean, we're pretty young. Running backs, quarterbacks, wide receivers, they registered today. It's their orientation. They have team interviews starting today. Their on-field workouts, Jake, Saturday. Today's Tuesday. That's 4 nights until their on-field workout. You know what? They don't bench press until Sunday. So...
Well, you know what? You know who ain't going to be here on Sunday? Your boy.
So you're not going to be seeing how Nussmeier's spinning that thing. But how ridiculous is that? They come in on a Tuesday, and they don't get on the field till Saturday. I think you and I, when we went, we had to, it was 3 nights, which seemed like a long time. This is 4 nights before they get on the field. And then they got to wait another night to finish out their bench press and depart and all that good stuff, which is, that's wild behavior. I don't know what you can get accomplished then. But, Jake, we appreciate the time, buddy. Good luck this week. We'll see you on the other side.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Off the Bench.
Jordan Faber here with some exciting news. Faber Automotive has officially arrived. We're proud to introduce your new hometown dealership, Faber Chevrolet GMC. That means more inventory, better deals, and the same great local team. Now backed by the trusted Faber family name. Whether you're shopping or servicing, you'll feel the difference from day one. Allow us the opportunity to earn your business.
Fabry Chevrolet GMC. Visit us in St. Francisville or online at FabryChevrolet.com.
I'm Lawyer Locke Meredith. We are honored and humbled to receive from our clients in Google. Based on 5-star client reviews, the designation of our law firm is highly recommended. Whether you hire us at all, please give us a call, 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. Injuries happen when you least expect them to, making your life more complicated. At Locke Meredith Sean Fagan and Associates, we know this and we strive to help each of our clients during these times. Whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555.
Who bears the standard? Who sets the bar? It's not those satisfied by low-hanging fruit or by taking it easy. No, the standard is set by the best of us, by those who work hard. Dig deeper. Give more. At Sunshine, we're proud to provide John Deere products that work hard for you, the standard bearers. Find the dealer nearest you at sunequip.com.
Championships are won with preparation, and so are great roofs.
The Tigers don't cut corners on the floor. Parish Construction and Roofing won't cut corners on your home either.
Do business with someone you know. Parish Construction and Roofing.
ParishGroup.com.
Want to play baseball or softball like the pros? Then join me this Thursday at Marucci's Hitter's House on Seagan. We'll be broadcasting AFR live, so come take some hacks in the cages and meet our friends over at Marucci, the official bat of Major League Baseball at Marucci's Hitter's House.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
Old legends, you'll find them all at AJ Sports Cards off Drusilla. The newest football, basketball, baseball, and Pokemon cards. With sleeves, top loaders, and Zion cases to keep them mint. AJ Sports Cards in Baton Rouge off Drusilla.
Feel like you're stuck in a rut at work? Go to TRICAREautomotive.com, click the Join Our Team button, and see what TRICARE has to offer you. That's TRICAREautomotive.com.
Insurance companies have teams of professionals to fight your claim. If you want to know what your case is really worth, I'm Spencer Callahan. I'd like to help.
Spencer Callahan is the one to see. Call 387-2323.
LA filing number 16-7970.
WNXX Jackson, KNXX Donaldsonville, and WDGL HD2 Baton Rouge. This hour brought to you by Spencer Callahan Injury Lawyers, LA 21-12681. Offices in Baton Rouge. Off the bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Hands to Hester, and Hester, yep, got it, 5 out of 5.
From carrying each other to a natty to carrying each other on the air.
Flynn is back to throw for the end zone goal.
Live from the Raising Cane studio, it's Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back here. Off the bench, hour number 3 on a Tuesday. Combine week. All the best players in the country packing up their bags, flying out, registering, getting ready for one of the biggest, if not the biggest week of their young athletic careers, of their lives. Getting ready and trying to show out their best performance, their best stuff. And somebody that always gives us his best stuff joins the show right now, Mr. Nick Underhill. What's going on, sir? Good morning.
How you doing, man? Just out here stalking the combine, trying to get them nuggets to bring here on a Tuesday morning. I'm actually standing outside of a Starbucks, and I don't know if you know, but this is the most dangerous place in the NFL. Last year, Jordan Schultz and Ian Rappaport got in the fight year. So I'm just kind of living dangerously right now. Yeah, I'm living dangerously.
My God,
not scared.
Watch your step,
I mean, that's what we're doing.
Watch your step,
yeah,
dude.
You got to.
Hester's there, so if you need a little backup, go get him. If he can protect you. I don't know if he still got it or not. But that was going to be my first question for you. You kind of gave us your secret sauce when we were at the Senior Bowl. It's like you like to hang out not at the bars at night, at the coffee shop. So it makes sense that you are at a coffee shop this morning.
Yeah, I mean, this is what it is. Like, you just kind of stand around, you try to pick people off and try to have conversations. It's the dumbest thing in the world that we got to come out here and talk to people that live 5 minutes away at home. But I mean, it just kind of is what it is. But yeah, I mean, look, this is where kind of everything starts to happen. And already, I mean, just kind of a handful of little things you start to pick up. I think the Olave thing gets done probably sooner than later. It sounds like everybody's on the same page with that. So that's kind of one thing that's coming out of here. They've talked to Cam. I think the DeMario situation is still in the same place, kind of that wait and see. But I would bet by the end of this week, I mean, you get everybody here. It's all the agents, all the executives. Everybody's just kind of standing around trying to burn enough time in a day and feel productive. I mean, by the end of this week, I would bet a lot of stuff is well-defined, and we leave here kind of knowing, what's going to happen next. So that's already starting to take place. It's early in the week. Everyone got here yesterday, but it really is just a big football convention, and it is where a lot of stuff starts getting done.
Yeah, I think that's a big misconception for a lot of people that think that this week's all about the soon-to-be NFL rookies coming in and showing their stuff, which that's the reason for everybody joining together. But a lot of other business happens because it's not, like you said, it's a football convention. It is everybody that comes together, and most importantly, it's a lot of current player and vets agents come together with everybody in the same room. So it's a lot of other stuff. And I think that a lot of these GMs and agents and stuff are going there more for that business rather than the seniors and soon to be rookies.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's the biggest part. And I even think on the evaluation aspect of it, it's not what you're watching on TV. It's the meetings. It's talking to them. It's finding out what they're about. You know, the medical part of it's a huge thing too. But usually these things, Senior Bowl's the same way. Like it's a lot more about the behind the scenes than what's actually out there. You know, it's going to be interesting. I mean, I think there's a handful of things that still need to come together that are going to define their season. I don't know that they're going to bend over backward for some of these older players or that though. Like I really do feel like this team feels like it's on a path to just its next chapter. And I think they want to keep DeMario. I think they want to keep Cam, but you know, already just, you know, off of kicking the tires on a couple of things, like I don't think they're going to go crazy, you know, for anyone. I think they want to find those guys who are more next. They want to find the veteran player that you know hasn't necessarily gotten paid yet. Like I think that's where they're thinking right now. Doors open for everyone, but I don't think they're going to compete for it. And also, by the way, there was this report that came out that they got to spend $50 million or $70 million to raise their floor because they have the 3-year thing. And if anybody saw that, like it's kind of a false flag because any money they spend right now is going to count against that. So if you extend Chris Olave and you give him a $50 million signing bonus, there's $50 million off the 70 that you got to spend. So it isn't a precursor to some like free agency frenzy. Like their natural way of doing business is going to take care of what they have to do to raise that 3-year level. And they're going to hit that threshold just doing business they want to do. So yeah, they're going to spend, they're going to be aggressive, but it isn't going to be like they got to spend $70 million to meet this number like that. The way that information came out, you know, for anyone that saw, I kind of drove the conversation on social for a few days like that. The way that came out was a gross misrepresentation of where things exist.
Interesting. Yeah, I was listening. I'm not like super familiar with like the cap hit that you're talking about, but if anybody can control the cap situation, I believe in the New Orleans Saints. They can handle that. They're masters of it.
Yeah. So just like the background on that. So there's a 3-year threshold that you have to be at. You got to have, there's like a floor of spending that you have to be at, cash going out, new cash to new players. So like Derek Carr leaves, so you aren't paying out that money. It kind of screws up your number. They haven't really brought in a lot of pricey people the last couple of years. So their actual like new cash spending wasn't where it was supposed to be. There's like 5 teams that got to spend to get there. And it's a formula over 3 years. So like they literally have up until the day before the league year next year to catch up on this. So you extend Chris Olave, you extend Chase Young, you sign a couple free agents, and the $70 million they need to have to be at that 3-year threshold will hit. But a report came out that was like well, the Saints and
Well, we'll try to get him back on right there. But that's an interesting point.
And it just isn't what it actually.
Hey, Nick, I don't know if you can hear us, but we are, you're kind of cutting out a little bit. I think the coffee shop, you were getting some really nice internet. Then you might have walked away from the coffee shop.
Hey, just call me.
All right. Sounds good. That's an I would call him like, I did not know anything about this whole 3-year spending. So there's a lot of hoops you got to jump through, a lot of things you got to do as obviously when you're balancing salary cap. But apparently the New Orleans Saints just haven't spent. The Derek Carr situation went against that. So they got a lot of money to have to spend. But Nick is saying that we have until the beginning of the start of next. So we got over a year to spend that money. And certainly Chris Olave is going to work towards that number. We got him on? All right, we got Nick back. Nick, what's up? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
You look so much better in video than this picture. I got to tell you, doesn't even look like you.
That's what I was telling you. You guys have been doing me dirty for years. I got to send a new picture. It's really on me.
If you could, we'll pay for the headshots if you want them. Go ahead and get it.
I don't know who grabbed it, but it just makes me look like such an asshole, man. Like a suit, like I hate it.
An asshole. I love it. Okay, so let's talk about the combine a little bit. I saw like a mock draft from Kuiper that came out, and take that with a grain of salt, however you want to. He has the Saints taking Mekhi Lemon from USC, wide receiver. Now, certainly not. I think we talked about this yesterday. Like, we would love to see the Saints go wide receiver. I would love to see them get really young on the offensive side of the ball, go like the Green Bay Packer route. We just changed your picture. Holy cow.
It might actually be like more of an a-hole
This is
look.
on Nick.
Yeah.
I grabbed his Twitter profile pic. So
Is that a turtleneck?
Why you just look like that?
Anyway, you'll see it
He has
later.
RBF.
Yeah, let's talk about I would love to see them get young at the wide receiver and very versatile and diverse, like the Packers kind of look, where they got 4 or 5 just young guys. Nobody that's like the super number one. They just got really productive guys. So do you still see them? What are your eyes going to be on the combine from the wide receiver, and how do you like the Kuiper mock draft of Mekhi Lemon?
I'm a Mekhi fan. Yeah, I mean, he's interesting. Like when you kind of do like the rewatches of those guys, I think like Jordan Tyson, Carnell Tate, like you see it, you can watch like 6 plays and you're like, yeah, that guy's great. Like I see what he's got to do. I think Mekhi Lemon like is kind of one of them people that like you really got to watch. And it's like, if you watch him for like 7 minutes, by the end of that 7 minutes, like you're gonna be like, man, this guy, like he's a beast. Like he's smaller, obviously, but really strong player. Really great after the catch, great hands. Makes a lot of guys miss tackles, all that stuff. So I'm a fan. I like him quite a bit. I think he would fit well with what they have. Like if you're kind of drawing it out a little bit, like Olave is kind of your do everything, great route runner. Bailey gives you that contested catch, and then I feel like Mekhi would be that guy that gives you the mix underneath. The strong hands, the run after catch ability. He's kind of like taking Willie Snead a little bit, but like putting a Corvette engine in him. Like just. He's just like a really good player. I like him quite a bit. I do think though, like I wonder if you can get better value at like 42. Like if you do something different at 8, like I feel like there's just like a lot of receivers that are going to be there at 42. And I don't know. Like I just feel like as you allocate your resources, I think taking a receiver at 8 would be a great value. But I just think it'd be maybe possibly better. Like there's just a 1-2 punch as you kind of go through and do like the 7-round mock drafts. Like I don't know if like Ruben Bain or Downs is going to fall that far, but like I don't know. You could get one of them and then hit and get Chris Bell, Elijah Surratt. There's just a ton of guys that I think you could bid on a little bit later in the draft and check 2 boxes. But I'm a Mekhi fan. Like out of the 3, I facilitate a little bit when you consider health and everything. It kind of makes Tyson a little bit scary. But I think his highlights, his tape, his ceiling is incredibly high. He's probably my favorite one out of them. But like if I'm actually building a team, you can make a strong case for Mekhi Lemon at that spot.
Yeah, Nick. The more I think about this draft for the Saints, and the more I'm thinking about like which players where they fit. And looking at the draft class, like you said, it's pretty deep at good receivers. There's going to be guys available in the 2nd, 3rd round. And you look at another position of need, the edge rusher position. It's the same thing with that. There's going to be really good players you can get in the 2nd and 3rd round at edge. Like this, to me, their position is so primed, in my opinion, to trade back. Do you think that is anywhere on Mickey Loomis's radar? He get you an extra 2nd round pick. Move down in the 1st round, take your wide receiver there or an edge there, whatever you want to do, and then stack a couple of those positions together in the 2nd, 3rd round.
I mean, I would love it if they did it, especially in this draft, because like it's just there isn't a lot of like gotta have it players. Like, and I even think that the guys that feel like the best players in this draft, like you're compromising with them a little bit. Like Ruben Bain doesn't have the prototypical length, so like you're taking a little bit of a chance there. But I think he's going to be a great player. Arvell Reese is kind of more of an idea than a real thing. Awesome at Ohio State, great highlights. But I mean, he's kind of new to playing the edge, and he doesn't have like a strong track record there. And there's a lot of stuff that kind of has to come together. Jeremiah Love, like, yeah, great player, but like, do you want to be drafting a running back in the top 5, top 10? Like, typically, no, you don't. And maybe in this class you do. Down's another one, like a safety. So this is a draft where, like, if you can move back and somebody wants to move up, like I would love it because I think it's better in the depth. And I don't know that there's there's a lot of gotta-have-it players. You know, the sweet spot for doing that is if one of those guys falls. Downs is sitting there, Bain sitting there, Jeremiah Love sitting there, you decide you don't want them. Maybe somebody comes up and gets them, and you can drop back a few spots and, yeah, double dip, get another pick. Because there are just so many needs. Like, go through them. Like, you probably aren't drafting a tackle. You probably aren't drafting a quarterback. You can literally take any other position, and it's justifiable and it's almost a need, right? Like, guard, center, like even your center, you got a great center, he misses 10 games a year. You could draft a center anywhere in this draft. It'd be fine. Anyone on the defensive line. You need edge, you need defensive tackles, you need a linebacker if DeMario leaves. Monte Taylor's probably leaving. You need a cornerback. You can definitely add a safety to the mix. Like, and I could make a case for taking any one of those positions, like anywhere. I think you need guys everywhere. So yeah, more picks allows you to address more stuff. So I'd be for it for sure.
You got your eyes on any other running backs outside of Jordan Love? Like, I think we can all agree on that. Probably not the pick we want to see early in the first round, but later in the draft, certainly I think that is a position to fill and a position to need. You got your eyeballs on anybody?
I'm a Jeremiah Love guy, but like in this draft, like specifically to this draft, because like I'm looking at the guys, I'm like, I don't know. Like there's other positions I'd probably rather take. In a normal draft, if you're telling me that it's even grade or even close, like I'm probably taking. He might be the best player in this draft, and there aren't a ton of guys. But theoretically speaking, like I would rather them address the team somewhere else with a player of equivalent value. Yeah, I mean, I guess like Price, like the Notre Dame sidekick, like he's another one I like. I don't know, man. Like it's a tough running back draft last year. It was like really deep. I don't think there's a ton of game changers here. You don't force a pick at that position though. Like, you know, being clear on that, like at 8, you do not force it. You don't, I don't think you want to take a running back there. It's just it's like he's the number one guy on your board. Now, I would be surprised if he's number one on their board. I would bet they have a few other guys at him, and I would bet they have other options there. I'm starting to feel more like it's not going to be him than it is going to be him at that spot. So we'll kind of see how it looks. But, yeah, that's probably a spot where I'd want to add somebody maybe in free agency and address it there. And if you feel like you got to take Love, you can still take him. Like kind of like the year with Alvin, they signed Peterson in free agency. They drafted Alvin. Alvin ended up being better. Peterson's gone. Like that could be a fine situation. So even if you aren't picking one at 8, like you could sign someone and have the idea be like, yeah, we want to address this position, but we don't have to in the draft. You know, there's a lot of ways to go at it, but I'm with you. Like I would rather it not be a running back there, but this specific one, you can tell me I'm doing it at 8, and I can make a strong case for it. I did it last week when you guys were out, like a 10-minute rant on it. Like there's a lot of data that shows that like he's a very, very special prospect. But if you can tell me I can have Caleb Downs, Ruben Bain, or Love, I'd probably go with one of the other two.
Gotcha. Now, did you make some national? Did you get a little popular this week on the social media? Did you release an app? Did I see?
Yeah, I built it like a little cap calculator. The guy that is CBA compliant. You can do all the stuff. I don't really know what happened. I just kind of snapped and figured something out, and by the end of it, I had the most nerdy app ever made put together. Yeah. A Saints-specific cap calculator that, you know, it just gets into the real gritty details. And, you know, look, it's cool, though, like, because the cap here has been, like, I'm 2 years late on this probably, because, like, the cap was a huge issue before, and it's not now. But it's just kind of the culmination of, like, 10 years of hell, like, putting stuff into Excel spreadsheets and trying to figure it out. And, like, the technology is finally there to where you can kind of automate some things. And I don't know, I just started playing around with it. And by the end, I had something that worked pretty well. So, yeah.
That's really good. Then I saw that Rappaport had, like, reposted or something like that. So good for you, man. If you're super want to nerd out on some New Orleans Saints cap, go check out Nick Underhill's page and his new app. Go check it out. So
yeah.
All right, Nick, we appreciate it, man. Good luck this week. I hope you make a lot of contacts and get a lot of tidbits at the coffee shops around Indianapolis. And man, have a good week.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and if you get bored, sit down, do some math, and have some fun on our cap calculator.
Yeah, exactly. There you go. There he is, Nick Underhill, NewOrleans.football. We appreciate his time each and every week, giving us some good New Orleans Saints info. And so excited to see what they're going to do in the offseason. New league year opens up, I believe, March 3rd or March 11th, and then certainly leading up to the draft. So a lot to look forward to with the Saints, and hopefully they can draft well, do all the right things, make all the right decisions. So we'll see. We will see. Hold your breath. Let's go Saints. All right. We got a couple more segments here. A little bit more fun to be had by the tripod. Jake's gone now, doing some NFL job. Who knows? Some BS. But we are going to be chilling here with you on 104.5 ESPN.
Off the bench.
All right, go to RussellPools.com. Russell Pool Company. The best darn pool company in Louisiana. Been doing it a long time. Chris Anderson and the gang over there, just building beautiful homes. Like, we're talking about resort-style pools. We're talking about anything you can dream of. Hey, if you want a square pool, if you want a kidney bean-shaped pool, they can do that. They can fit your project to any budget. Literally any budget. So just give them a call. Get the process started. If you've been dreaming of it, if you got some kids, kind of like us, we have 3 young kids, and they're getting older. They're not getting younger. They're getting older, and we don't have a pool. And where do kids like to hang out? They like to hang out at the house with a pool, and we want to be that house where everybody hangs. So we're going to start that project with Russell Pools, get it going, and don't wait till they get older. Just gotta do it. Give them a call. 2 landscape architects right there, so they can, whatever you dream of, they can draw it, they can engineer it, they can build it, they can maintain it, everything right there. RussellPools.com.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
At Raising Cane's, we hand batter every chicken finger, mix every cane sauce, butter every Texas toast, stir every slaw, and salt every fry. Because when you do it right, you can taste it in every bite. Raising Cane's chicken fingers, one love.
I'm lawyer Collins Locke Meredith. Among the most important factors to consider when you're hiring an injury attorney is trust. You trust your attorney will put your interest first, treat you with respect, fairness, and honesty. You trust them to be there for you when you need them. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, thousands of clients have trusted us to represent them, and for good reasons. Please visit us at LockeMeredith.com to learn more, and whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. You have nothing to lose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
Looking for the ultimate game day experience? Come to the Queen Casino in Baton Rouge. Wall-to-wall TVs mean you'll see every touchdown in HD. Place your bets and feel the thrill of every play with our DraftKings Sportsbook. The Queen Casino, where every moment is a win.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back here. Off the Bench. Live from the Raising Cane's studio. Tell you about our friends, Trash Rangers, trashrangers.com. Most reliable trash removal, trash pickup service in Louisiana. We've all seen those big red dumpsters, those big red roll-off dumpsters rolling around town. I know I have. I'm seeing more and more every single week. Whether it's commercial, residential, give them a call. Tell them what your needs are. Tell them how big your business is, how much trash you make. Like, they'll talk to you about your project. Have that conversation. And they can set it up. One trash pickup a week. Maybe it's 6 trash pickups a week. Whatever it is. We got a little special project at the house. Maybe at the place of business. Whatever it is, need a roll-off dumpster. Well, they got 3 sizes to choose from. Big, little, medium. Can't believe Jake got me on that earlier. Whatever that is. It's going to be flat rate pricing. So they're going to give you a price at the beginning. They're going to quote you, hey, the big one is X amount of dollars. And that's the price you're going to pay. You're not going to see any like fuel surcharges, dumpage fees, none of that. It's just one price. What you see is what you get with Trash Rangers. And the Trash Rangers Sanitation Department, those portable toilets. You got a construction site, you throw in a big old party, whatever it is. Make sure you give them a call. TrashRangers.com. Hey, we had a fun little conversation at the break here. Y'all let me into a little office tomfoolery.
Mm-hmm. You saw the whiteboard.
I saw the whiteboard walking out. Didn't really know what was going on. Looked like baseball players' names, but little play on words. And so people are coming up with names of baseball players, but making fat jokes. Is that what we're kind of doing?
Sort of, yeah.
Sort of.
We're body shaming.
Body shaming, but not body shaming. We're just trying to make play on words here.
Yeah.
And how did this whole thing start?
So
I don't want to give away too much information. I don't know if this is one of those things like Fight Club we're not supposed to talk about.
Okay,
yeah,
right?
I don't think it's like Fight Club. So, we love a big body god on the baseball field.
Sure.
And our guy Zach York has become a fan favorite. First off,
6'2", 295.
I have never heard a guy yes, he hit a home run his first at bat. Very poetic.
Right.
The second he stepped foot in the box, it was like the loudest I've heard it this year. Hadn't even taken a swing yet. Just steps in.
Was at Grand Canyon University the year before, by the way.
And everybody knows about him already. Steps into the batter's box, game 1, whole crowd went insane. But yeah, play on words, like David Ortiz was Big Papi. I've seen people try to come up with nicknames for Zach York. So that's how the board kind of started.
Perfect. So we had some examples. I came up with Nolan Fryan.
Nolan Fryan's great.
Mm-hmm. Nolan Fryan's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Somebody said what? What'd you just say? Snacks?
Snacks York. I saw somebody say that over the weekend.
Good.
It's great.
Very good.
That might be one of my faves.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of them out there. I can't remember off the top of my head. There's about 10 or 12 on that board.
Mm-hmm. Kyle Shawarma.
Kyle Shawarma, that was Cade. Oh. And then when we talked about it, Cade goes, "Thanks, it's Greek." I was like, "Yeah, but I know."
All right.
You had a good one. Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani. There you go. Yep.
That's a good one.
I like that one.
Alex Bregman.
It's the little things in life that, keep you going.
Yeah.
That keep you pushing forward.
Probably.
Especially if you.
Odds he hits a home run tonight.
Yeah.
Pretty high.
Yeah, always.
I mean,
because of the tummy.
Nick Nice. Yeah.
Because of the tummy. Those little things. Just get a couple giggles here and there, a couple laughs in the office.
All in good fun.
All in good fun. That's how I got my nickname. Because I was getting packages sent to Dragon. This was when I was in Seattle, right? Seattle wasn't the best moment in my football career. But it's the little things in life. Yeah. Every time I got a package, I giggled a little bit. And that kept me going. So that's how the nickname
So
stuck.
did you have like a sports nickname growing up? Not one.
No.
We ain't going quad god here. I'm not talking self-given.
Not like that. No, not really. My mom called me Sunbonnet when I was a kid.
I don't know if that would translate to the field well.
She would yell that at the baseball games.
Sunbonnet?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They called my brother Meat.
Meat?
Yeah.
Okay.
We had
For the
a
longest
guy on
time, he was just Meat.
So nice. we had a guy on our team. They called him Meat because he was probably, he was our nose guard, but he was probably 5'9", but He's a thick boy.
Yeah.
And they called him Meat because of that.
Nice. Always like a ironic nickname, like a big guy. You call him Tiny.
Yeah.
Smalls. Something like that.
Yeah.
Those always make me laugh. Or a really small guy, you call him Big Country.
We had
a guy called Big Country. Big Country's a good one.
Yeah.
Really good one.
I always appreciate my freshman year QB coach because he gave me a nickname that was way too cool for me.
Yeah.
At the time, I was lefty, the only lefty QB on the team, and he was a big Kenny Stabler fan. So he just started yelling "Snake" at practice. That nickname held on for about 2 years. So I was Snake.
Snakes.
Which is a cool nickname. And again, it was way too cool for me.
Snake to me.
It was way too cool.
I think I know
but that was because he liked Kenny Stabler. So that was my nickname for about 2.5 years.
Yep.
Really until my senior year.
What movie is that from?
What'd you
say?
say?
I think the quote is, I think I know a snakes. Or I've heard of a snakes. Home Alone.
Oh.
Come on, guys. Snakes. Oh, we had a big guy on one of my teams. His nickname was Pangea.
Yeah,
That's good.
That one's excellent.
That one was very good. I don't know if it's appropriate anymore, but
Why?
Can't change the past. That's what it was. I don't know.
Gotta be
People think
soft.
it's mean. I don't know. Yeah. Softies.
It's just a nickname.
Yeah, it's just a nickname.
Since we're like, people that are sensitive about that would not survive in Mexican culture because they take what you are most insecure about and make it your nickname.
Sure. Not a great place to survive right now.
No.
Yeah.
We had this.
They call you fea. They'll call you ugly as your nickname.
Okay.
Gorda, fat.
Okay.
Like they literally.
Gorda is fat?
Yeah, for the girl.
And then Gorda for the
obviously,
guy, right?
But yeah, you would not survive.
We had a kid. He was a freshman when I was a senior, and he hated this. Like I think he wound up getting self-conscious about it. But he showed up late to practice about 3 days in a row, like summer workouts. The coaches were mad. One coach started calling him Blister. And he's like, "Why you calling me Blister, coach?" He's like, "'Cause you show up when all the work's already done, son." It was great.
That's funny.
That's pretty good.
It's great. Like high school coaches come up with the greatest nicknames.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. I love that. When the work's already done.
Yeah, and it made
I've never heard
sense.
anybody with a nickname of Blister.
I
But
know.
that's got to be an all-time terrible one.
I know it's awful because like with no context, you're like
Oh my
why are you that? But it makes perfect sense.
That's good. I like that. One thing we haven't done today is OTB mailbag, and we can't do it right now because we don't have any questions.
Yeah.
But it is 9:31, so we're gonna show a little clock integrity.
Oh.
Hey, if you're in the chat right now, help us out for the next segment.
So we're just gonna do one long ass ask the bench.
Well, it's gonna be OTB mailbag,
And then ask the bench.
and then ask the bench.
I mean, makes
They
sense.
are completely different. But
They are.
Matt,
No,
completely-
that's on
thank
me.
you.
You're right.
Matt, what's her deal?
Yeah, they're two completely different segments. Alondra, jeez.
My bad. I also thought we did it on Wednesdays.
Oh.
But I don't remember.
Oh boy.
No,
I
we
don't
haven't.
know.
We didn't do a TV mailbag yet because we had
No.
Jake on an 8 o'clock hour.
That's true.
We normally do it at 8.
Jake really kind of ruined the show a little
Jake
bit. We had
really
this whole
screwed things
thing.
up
Yeah,
today.
we had this
Ruined
whole
the
thing.
tripods vibe.
Yeah, we
He
had
gave
this
us
whole thing planned out.
misinformation on the time zones.
Boy, I tell you what, he really tried to play that one off. He knew when I saw him tapping away
On the
computer.
chicken pecking.
And then
Chicken pecking, I knew
you
it.
called him out on the misinformation. He's like, no, it's not misinformation. I'm like, yeah, it's just dated information.
It's 20 years old, pal. What are we doing? Go do your NFL Network stuff, whatever that is.
Go big dog us.
Yeah, go Big Thomas over there. All right, get your questions in. OTB mailbag. We'll come back right here on Off the Bench.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com. Tom.
Oh, Tommy!
There we go. Nice. Wandra, you started to say it too, didn't you? Love it.
Yo, Tommy.
Hey, Go Tommies. All right, go to GoTommies.com. Tommies, windows, doors, and siding. Best darn window company, door company, siding company in Louisiana. You're going to clearly see the difference if you decide to work with Tommy's. If you got a project happening, we know that you're going to talk to contractors, whatever your general, whatever it is. Make sure that you give them a call. We know you're going to get some prices. You're going to talk to them. Who's going to mesh with you personality-wise? Who's going to give you the best price? Who's going to give you the best product, the service? You want to feel comfortable with the people you're working with. Make sure you do yourself a favor. Call Tommy's. Go to GoTommies.com. Check out the phone number 225-250-8808. And you will see clearly why they win award after award after award every single year since 2016, the Angie's List Super Service Award. Right there. Go check them out. GoTommies.com.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Hi, I'm Mitchell Meredith. At Locke Meredith, Sean Fagan and Associates, we know each case and client are unique, and that no two cases are the same. But one thing remains constant, and that is our passion to help our clients. After an accident, we know your life has changed, which is why we passionately fight to make you and your family whole. Remember, whether you hire us at all, give us a call at 272-5555. We're here to serve you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
Welcome back in Off the Bench. Got a couple segments here on 37 Tuesday morning from the Raising Kings studio. Another fat joke for a baseball player, Don Fattingly.
So someone I don't ever answer this phone because I'm always scared that it's going to be somebody like telling me I suck at my job or something. But Wade was super nice. Shout out to Wade.
Hell yeah,
Wade.
He had a nickname for Cade York. I just mixed up sports.
Mm-hmm.
Zach York.
Zach York.
Yorka, like Orca.
Oh, okay.
Yorka.
I like that.
Okay.
Shout out Wade.
Big as a whale.
Shout out Wade. Thank you. We're at it. We'll add it to the
Is
board.
that what he's saying?
He's like, all right, fat ass. Here you go. Yorka.
Oh, my God. I mean, is there anything scarier than a pod of orcas?
No.
There's nothing more terrifying in the world. You see
No,
how
dude, we saw like a thing.
see how these dudes hunt?
It was like an Animal
Dudes and
Planet
dudettes,
thing or
excuse
whatever.
me.
And it was
They're
like
ruthless.
They're brutal.
Yeah.
It's like that might be the scariest creature in the world.
No doubt. They'll have
Them
like,
are like rhinos.
they'll have like a
hippos too.
pretty hot in these rhinos.
Hippos.
Hippos
too,
are terrifying.
I don't know. Yeah, they're terrifying, but like those orcas, they'll outthink you.
Oh yeah.
They got them seals sitting up on like a.
And they have like a secret language they speak.
Yeah, they'll just like go up there and make the wave like flip over that piece of ice that seal's on.
Mm-hmm.
Dead. Or you're not escaping. And then they'll pull you down and just drown you.
Yeah.
Just play with the
Straight
food.
up.
They did that
And
to
they'll
the
play with
lady
the
in
food.
Florida.
They'll play with it too. It's not even dead.
That's
Just like pecking away at it.
Yeah.
Just laughing in their little
So if they're just
orca
pecking
language.
away, why don't you just like hit them and get out of there?
That's what I'm saying. Because they're ruthless. They're brutal. My goodness. I actually had a couple of nightmares about orcas.
I don't blame you.
Well,
Thank
you
you.
got one more coming tonight, Matt.
I got one more time. I'm thinking about it too much.
Hate to tell
Talking
you,
about
buddy.
it too much. All right.
Thanks a lot, Wade.
Yeah, thanks a lot, Wade. Wow.
Just gave Matt
Ah.
PTSD.
Called someone as big as a whale, then gonna give me a nightmare tonight.
No, stop. Wade was nice.
I'm just kidding. Thank you, Wade, for calling in. Appreciate. I don't even know how anybody gets the number.
No, me either.
It just goes right to
And
the,
again, it goes off sometimes. I never answer it because I'm just scared
Yeah.
it's going to be somebody yelling at me.
Mm.
That used to happen to me on Brian's show.
What do you mean? People are so nice.
So nice.
Well,
They
Try to-
love a girl that talks about sports too.
I love it. Try to avoid that nightmare. I'm gonna maybe crack open a little Dos Equis this evening.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Go for that double X beer, that delicious Mexican lager, maybe the Amber Especial. They got the Micheladas. They got really a taste, a flavor for everybody's taste buds. It's South Louisiana, all over. We like to have an adult beverage every now and then. Maybe a good celebration. Maybe just cheers with a buddy. Significant other, whatever it is. Make sure you're going for Dos. Go to your local retailers, your local grocery stores, wherever it is. Make sure you pick up a little six-pack, maybe a little case if you're with a group of people. Get it iced down. Get it ready for baseball game tonight. Hello.
Hell yeah.
Series coming up. Whatever it is. It is baseball season, baby. So top it off. Cheers your buddy. Cheers your neighbor. Cheers your LSU fan right next to you with a nice cold Dos Equis. Stay thirsty, my friend. Drink responsibly, but when you do, make sure it's with Dos Equis. All right, let's get to OTB mailbag right here. We got a couple of questions that came in. I'm going to start with this one from Gulf South. Hashtag OTB mailbag. Did Flynn know Hester traveled this much when he agreed to co-host?
Hey, you skipping the
There's
OTB
an open, but
mailbag.
it's
in.
okay.
Oh, there's
It's
an
okay.
open.
It's okay. We'll just play some Duran Duran.
It's not your fault. It's brand new. This is totally the first time Alondra's played it. So,
I don't do it every time.
no.
God.
It's okay.
I mean, the show is basically flawless to that point.
Yeah.
Look, one
I
hiccup
have
will happen,
No,
man.
I have one for Dev. We never play it.
Gotcha. But I do like the OTB mailbag open.
You want me to play it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Special delivery! I have this special delivery for off the bench. And look, it is marked most urgent.
We'll be writing to you.
The internet. What the is the internet?
All right, hashtag OTB mailbag. I'll read it again. Did Flynn know Hester traveled this much when he agreed to be a co-host? Simple answer, hell no. I told him he actually wasn't allowed to travel, take vacation days, take off for being sick. I told him he was not allowed to. I said, hey, Jake, if you ever miss, I'm just going to tell him to play national because I'm not doing it. There's no way. But you know
Look
what?
at you now.
Thank God I got Alondra and Taylor. Would not be able to do it without them. I could not sit here and talk to a microphone and a TV screen by myself for 3 hours. Nobody would want to listen to that. It'd be awful, for one. But when it's a tripod, I feel like we feel our way through it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not as planned out as some other shows, but this show isn't that.
It's never been that.
It's never been that.
Like, even before you joined, I don't know, like, what people expect when they're tuning into Off the Bench. It's been the same show for years.
Yep. We are not let's just say we're not a sports show. We don't chase the headlines. We don't chase the breaking news. We are sports entertainment.
Yeah.
All right.
We're a vibe.
I don't know if we're entertaining, but that's
I think
the
we
genre you would put us in,
Yeah.
certainly.
I think we're entertaining.
So that was a long answer to hell no. I didn't know Jake was going to be gone this long, but this is his busy time of year towards the certainly end of football season with the playoffs and all that good stuff. And the combine thing is new for him, so good for him. Hopefully he crushes it.
Yeah, to be fair, that wasn't like a planned thing.
Did y'all see any other questions on here? Come on, guys. What
Yeah,
are we doing?
OTB mailbag. Will the U.S. hockey team bring beers to the State of the Union tonight? They better. I was just bragging, saying this might be my favorite team of all time.
Yep.
You're not cracking a couple cold ones there at the State of the Union, then what are we really doing? Are you even in the American hockey team?
I'm going to say no, they're not going to bring beers. I think that'd be un-American. You know why? I think the White House should provide them with the
Yeah.
beers
There you go.
when they get there.
I think that's
Because we talked
the
about
answer.
they should never have to buy beers again. Now, it's going to happen.
They're going to buy beers.
People are they're going to buy their own beers.
Yeah.
Let's not get it twisted here. People are going to lose the emotional connection, but we're riding on a high right now, a USA high. And I think Trump's got to bring it up at least twice in his speech, right? Got to bring it up.
He'll bring it up at the beginning for sure.
For sure.
It just feels like a weird kind of thing to invite them to because it's the State of the Union.
Sure.
And I'm pretty sure all the like Epstein victims are going to be there. So that feels like a little, I mean, I'm not against it, but it just feels a little.
Well, the State of the Union might go all over the place.
Yeah.
Might be all over the place today.
Yeah.
Well, serve them a bit. If you got to put in a champagne flute, that's fine.
Right.
Whatever it is.
Ooh.
That'd be kind
A little
That'd be kind of fancy.
Miller High Life in the champagne flute because
Yeah,
it's
that'd
the
be-
champagne of
That'd
beers.
be pretty fancy. So, looking forward to that, man. I'm excited. I'm excited that for just the country right now, how excited and brought together everybody is. That's what sports does, which is fantastic. Man, I gotta tell you, the chat's been on a heater today.
Yeah.
Now, like when Jacob's not here, I'll probably look at it the least amount because I'm trying to like focus on whatever we're doing the next segment. I believe it or not, I do actually kind of focus on that a little bit. But it's been on a heater today. I always get nervous though, like when I'm doing a live read or talking about something and y'all two are laughing over there. I'm like, what did I just say?
Sometimes it's not you, it's us. And that time would have been one of those times.
Yep. Oh, go south. Here we go. Hashtag OTB mailbag. On my high's website, a 5-pack of Pure is sold out, but a 50-pack is available. Can you just open a 50-pack and make 10 5-packs? We'll just buy the 50. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, I don't see what the problem is.
We do have a couple sold out items. This is the time of year where we do kind of run out of packaging, and I order it all at one time. So in the next, little bit, I'd say about a month and a half, everything should be back in stock. It's just kind of the ebbs and flows of business. Got to watch the cash flow, people. Got to watch that inventory. But being sold out is a good thing.
Yeah.
Always a good thing. All right. Anybody else say anything?
Are we going to miss the ghosts in the buildings when we move buildings? And yeah, I am.
Became friends with two of them.
Mm-hmm.
What are their names? Do they have names?
Oh, I don't know. We're
their
not on a
names.
first name basis or
Yeah.
anything.
They haven't told us yet.
No one has like a nickname? Or like a fat nickname or anything? For
No.
No.
I can tell you one during the break.
Yeah, same.
All right.
We got a P. Diddy ghost
We
here.
got a scandalous
No,
ghost.
no Diddy?
Yeah.
No. With the baby oil?
I won't tell you exactly where. Men's bathroom, second floor, other side of the building.
What a creeper.
Second stall, if you really want to.
What a creeper ghost,
If
dude.
you really want to, just for research purposes, make your way over there.
What is he like? He likes the peak?
And maybe a little.
I mean, maybe some.
Maybe what?
Maybe some diddling.
Maybe a little.
Maybe a little diddle here and
We
there.
got a
There's multiple
diddler
people.
ghost?
There's multiple people.
Stop it.
On
We got a
different
diddle ghost?
occasions.
Yeah, dude, I've accidentally been in that bathroom like 4 times. Happens every time.
What?
It's one of those things.
He's like, it's the only toilet that
Luso
works.
stopped me the other day. He's like,
you-
Taylor, there's a bathroom like right by your desk. And I was like, yeah, but it's just nicer.
I don't know if that's the ghost, bud.
Let's stay on time.
Yeah, let's. Oh my God. All right. Before we go to break, when it comes to your health, you want the best team on your side, and that team is Oster. From routine checkups, world-class specialty care, Oster's doctors, nurses, specialists are here for you and your family right here at home. So if you need primary care, Oster's got you covered. Sports injuries, Oster. Heart care, Oster. Orthopedics, Oster. Women's and Children's Services, yep, you guessed it. Oshner, leading medicine, advanced technology, compassionate care, all under one roof, locations across Louisiana and the Gulf South, plus virtual visits when you need them. Getting expert care has never been easier. So whether you're cheering in the stands, grinding at work, or just staying healthy for the people who matter most, Oshner is here to keep you in the game. Oshner, every patient, every single day. Visit oshner.org. All right, we're going to go to break right here. Stay tuned. Off the bench.
Off the bench.
Want to play baseball or softball like the pros? Then join me this Thursday at Marucci's Hitter's House on Segan. We'll be broadcasting AFR live, so come take some hacks in the cages and meet our friends over at Marucci, the official bat of Major League Baseball at Marucci's Hitter's House.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
The experts at Hood Dental Care want you smiling bigger and healthier than ever. New patients can get a healthy gums cleaning for just $89, plus a free exam and full mouth x-rays. A $376 value. With over 3,000 five-star Google reviews, 5 local locations, and easy online scheduling with same-day care. Hood Dental makes it simple to get started. And we always have other great giveaways for new patients. Check out hooddentalcare.com and schedule your appointment today.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
After a decade of working in private duty nursing, I know how hard it can be to find compassionate care for the ones that you love the most. So I started Decision Critical, a premier concierge nursing agency, so we can take care of you wherever you are. Our highly skilled nurses provide exceptional care from the comfort of your own home with personalized packages for short-term, long-term, or even around-the-clock care. Visit us at decisioncriticalbr.com and give us a call today to get started.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely on Mountain Cold Refreshment. Dave's back on. Coors Light. Choose chill.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
From the locker room to the airwaves, it's Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
All right, welcome back. Closing out the show here. This is George Michael.
Mm-hmm. Just George Michael, not Wham.
Yeah, not Wham.
I have to play the song once a week.
Mm-hmm. There's a really good
Just
cover of
by
this song,
preference.
actually. I can't remember who it is. It's a really good cover of this song.
Thank you for that.
All right, right here, off the bench, closing out. We appreciate you joining the show today, listening, hanging out with us. We like to have a lot of fun here, a lot of giggles, a lot of laughs. Just talking about some ghosts, some diddling ghosts.
Yeah.
Around the office. Taylor knows all about it.
Mm-hmm. He actually asked me to play this song to dedicate it to the ghost.
I love that.
It's getting them warmed up.
Yeah.
I'll visit later.
Well, from all the conversations today, speaking of balls, let's talk about baseball tonight. Alondra, we got McNeese coming to town.
Yeah,
midweek.
McNeese coming into town today for a midweek, coming off a 3-game just terrible series versus Kansas. Lost the entire series. They're 2-5 on the season so far. Probably expect to see Parker Morgan, who we saw last season. LSU only let him Parker Morgan. LSU only let him pitch for a third of an inning because they took him for 4 hits and 3 runs immediately. Only 1 strikeout. So probably going to see him again. He tends to be their midweek starter, but I also didn't look at who pitched for them against Kansas. So that's just what I would guess off of because I know that Paul Coppinger, he made his debut for the first time since 2025 this weekend. So I don't know if we'll see him. We saw him after Parker Morgan pitched last season, but yeah.
Keep the bats hot.
Keep the bats hot. Probably see Cooper Williams on the mound for us today.
Cooper will play. Jaden Newton will play.
Zach Cowan. Zach Cowan started in the midweek versus Nichols last week.
He needs a good outing, too.
Yeah. So either Cowan or Williams.
Snacks Cowan?
No, that doesn't work for him.
Different tech.
You tried, though.
They can go with anyone. I mean, Nolan Fryan wasn't big.
No, but it's not.
Well, I'm looking forward to actually being able to watch the game.
Yeah.
I'm going to tune it in. You know, me, a Stitchhead. Seether is the one that covers this that I really like. Seether covers Careless, but really good. Hey, we love you guys. Thank y'all for joining. The tripod will be rolling all week long right here off the bench.
Off the bench.
Hey, you know what? In Baton Rouge, here in Louisiana, we know what hard work looks like, and nobody represents that spirit better than Pala Industrial Contractors. For over 52 years, Pala's been building confidence and building the Gulf Coast with a reputation for safety, for quality, craftsmanship that really stands the test of time. From steel fabrication, precision piping, helical piles, tanks, vessels, industrial construction, and industrial maintenance, Pala delivers results that you can trust and your company can trust. And they invest back in Louisiana. Over 70,000 square foot fabrication facility right here. Licenses in 32 states. Pala is equipped for projects of literally any scale and anywhere. So when safety, quality, reliability matter, make sure you choose Pala. And right now, Pala's hiring. Always, if they're looking for skilled welders, pipe fitters, craftsmen, project professionals, if you're ready to take your career to the next level, visit Pala. Employee-owned, relationship-driven. Go to palagroup.com, P-A-L-A group.com.
The Cane's Box Combo, a symphony of flavors. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers, one love.
I'm Billy Schmidt, and I've been with First American Bank for 13 years. I have a passion of getting to know customers, getting to know their journeys, getting to know their stories, and being a small part of that, and just continuing that, and taking those relationships and expanding out into the community, just to make First American a household name. And people look at us and say, hey, what's special about you guys? You're part of a family.
At Paris.